Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Thank you so much for joining us all tonight. We greatly appreciate it. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday nights we all get together to play a little D&D and blow off some steam and murder as many people as we can. Or at least they murder people, I provide people to be murdered. It is a symbiotic relationship that I think we all can appreciate.
Who have we actually murdered in cold blood?
In cold blood? I mean, the blood's usually... Well, no, there's been some undead. So they were pretty cold. I mean, at least room temperature. So, yeah.
Have we murdered anyone who hasn't tried to murder us first?
No.
Period.
No cold-blooded murder yet.
No cold-blooded murder.
No cold-blooded murder yet. We've been overruled. Yeah, you definitely have not been murder hobos. And the dog is more vicious than all of you.
Fair.
I beg to differ.
Well, there is someone around here throwing out a bunch of necrotic damage all the time. Not going to mention any names. I mean,
We have our ways.
what's a little bit of necrotic damage between friends, ladies and gentlemen? Can we all agree to that? I mean, come on. Who needs to heal anyway?
I mean,
Can we all agree to that?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
like through the darkness.
Can we
he
all
brings
agree to
light.
that?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I was taught it was nice to share.
I was thought it was nice to share. Share and share alike, folks. There we go. Okay, so in the meantime, last week we left off with our intrepid band of heroes. Speaking, hydrate. Hi, Kitty, Crim. It's time to hydrate. You don't have water? Time for Rob to run out of the room. But we have a brave... Oh, M said so. Got it. Not a problem. But we have a brave crew of adventurers tonight, and let us go around and say our hellos to our intrepid band of folks who are going to allow me to torture them this evening. And, you know... Oh, come on. I am not Panda. I don't cry.
not strong enough yet. We're getting there.
Speaking of making Panda cry, let's start out tonight with the boys from Obliviously Adventurous. Guys, how are you doing? How has the show been? These gentlemen keep a very tidy ship over on Facebook where they have shenanigans galore. RJ, would you like to tell us a little bit about OA?
Idea about it.
You have not been paying attention.
I'm trying to sell you up, man.
I mean, but then that's just Dash and Hopes when they show up in OA and it's just a shit show. Like, there's no tidiness.
Okay,
we have fun. We stream a bunch of variety stuff. We do D&D where we torture our DM, and it's shenanigans.
pretty
Sarcos,
much.
New World, Oxygen not included. Basically, we like to cause mischief, mayhem, and murder everywhere we go.
Yep. Except
the
here,
DM
we haven't
brought it.
murdered anyone here.
Yeah, there's been.
It's wise to bring us into this conglomerate of insanity. So watch at your own will, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they do have to watch at their own will because it is a choice to stick around. But you guys, as much as you guys give yourselves shit for being, over the top, gamers and everything like that, you guys have been really amazing on stream. We had some really great sessions last week. Sugash's little branching out and changing a little bit on of his outlooks was pretty badass. Thank you very much to my beautiful wife for subscribing once again. But
all about the RP and the craziness. And
yeah,
thrown out in any battle that you present before us, regardless of the challenge or risk to our own safety.
and that's why we appreciate you.
Rompock is just a much nicer version of Ushnots.
I'll just reach out and vampire touch someone.
And if you guys want to catch any of their shenanigans, go follow them over on Facebook. The link is up in chat. But speaking of people who are all about the RP, Rob is here with us tonight. We didn't think you were going to have us have you in attendance, Rob. So thank you so much for probably breaking a lot of laws to get here in time so that we could have you on the show. Rob, where can folks find you, and what do you do on the massive, massive interwebs?
I sometimes do TikToks, apparently rarely. And you can also find me on the lab. And I finally gave Ray my link tree.
And I fixed it too. Like
perfect.
the moment you sent it, I went, I may never see this again, and I cut paste.
Perfect.
And the Lab Experiments in Gaming is a great show where they go over some incredible games that are not traditional top tier, I guess you say, RPGs. The games they go over are much more like GM-less standalone RP systems, much more concerned with story over mechanics. And pretty much it's been an amazing thing. Dinner Game got to host them for several months while they got their preparations in order to launch on their own. And man, it was some great stories. A lot of time was spent weeping. Fox Rider is still recovering and is still probably going to therapy for some of those sessions. So,
Gotta love it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for making it here tonight, Rob. I do really appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. No, I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you. And speaking of other people who cause small problems everywhere they go, Sphinx, how are you doing this evening, sir?
Problems? What do I call?
Well, right now the top of your head's cut off because your camera's too low.
Oh, what?
How
about now?
Much
All right.
better. Sphinx,
Well,
how have you been? You're one of the hardest working men streaming right now.
Oh man, apparently, yeah. I guess it goes without saying to say I'm tired, but happy. Hi everyone, I'm Sphinx Akasha. For those of you who don't know me, I am also known on TikTok as Circle DM. Like Ray said, I am probably one of the hardest working people in streaming right now because I stream so much during the week. I can be found here on Wednesdays playing Kingdom of Mist with these lovely people. And starting, is it next week or the week after?
Next week.
Next week, on Tuesdays, I will be playing with Milagros as well as a bunch of other lovely, lovely people in our Tuesday game, our Tuesday open World of Darkness game, Emerald Sanctum, set in the city of Seattle. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We had our session 0 last night, and holy moly! If you like World of Darkness and also like what we do in the shadows, you want to tune into this.
And that's a good assessment right there.
Yeah, it's a fun time. On every other Fridays, I can be found with the ADH Adventures streaming channel, running my game, Agents of the Circle, which is a homebrew Eberron game that I'm playing, that I'm running with a bunch of friends. It's a lot of fun. On the Fridays that I'm not doing that, I'm on the Alex Bomb channel, playing Initiatives and Intrigues with them, and they are a talented group of people. Definitely check them out. And on Saturdays, playing with the ADH Adventures team once again, playing Heroes Arc, where it's just another like completely like homebrew setting, homebrew game. It's fantastic. At 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. Please come check that out. It's a riot. We're fighting pirates right now, so that's fun. But yeah, that's pretty much me. Like I said, you can find me on TikTok. Everywhere else, you can find me as Sphinx Akasha at Circle DM on TikTok, and excited to sling some things as Wallenstein, your Kalashtar Bard and Shadow Sorcerer.
It's only going to get darker from there as he continues the multi-class out into Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
So, and finally, last not least, never least, the amazing Milagros. Milagros, how have you been? Was today at least a nicer day?
No, but
Oh no.
I was. Today was, yikes. Yeah, but I don't have anything after classes tomorrow, and I have a 4-day weekend, so
Nice.
I'll catch up. I am truly fried right now, but I'll recover.
You will recover and you will bounce back and you'll be amazing as always. Milagros,
Thank
I know
you.
it's your senior year, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much put a kibosh on your content creation. Aside from
Yeah.
your demented ways making yourself appear on all these streams with us, but at least you're digitally getting out of the house.
I am. This is my one thing that isn't connected to school, and I refuse to let it go. They can't take this from me. And I do have plans for content and stuff that I'm working on as I can manage to, but it's a lot. College during a pandemic is a lot.
It's a little bit much to ask anybody. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you of one thing real quick. If you are watching our stream, then you may already be registered for this because you probably follow us. But if you're just coming upon us tonight, we are doing a giveaway at 1,000 followers. Oh my God, this is heavy. On Twitch, we are giving away this box set. This is the 3 core books for D&D. Oops, that's loud. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn off my ringer. I'm a bad person. These are 3 core books for D&D. The Player's Guide, the Monster's Manual, and the DMG, plus a DM screen in this amazing slipcover. And the reason it is a collector's edition is not because of the slipcover or the GM screen or anything like that, but because instead of being standard covers, these are foil cover books. So if you take these to the game store, you will not have to write your name on the edge of the book to identify them. You will know whose books are yours because yours are the shiny ones. So when we get to 1,000 followers, we're going to pick one follower. We're going to give this away. Also, if you can, go follow us over on YouTube because we have an even shorter contest on there. And we are going to give one of these sets away when we hit 100 followers on YouTube. And that is, we're at 70 something now. So all we need is 20 some odd followers and we will hit that goal and we will be giving one of those books away for that as well. And so please do what you can to help us there. As always, if you can, like and follow us here. If you want to, you can sub. Anything you do helps out the stream, helps us get the content out there. But as I think all our content creators would agree, the most important thing is give us a follow. Let us know you enjoy what we're doing to entertain you, and that's all the validation we could absolutely ask for. So thank you so much, everyone, for showing up tonight to play, to watch. Let's go ahead and get into the game. So, as we were talking, as I was saying in the beginning, we had finished up last session by escaping the city of Ayla on the planet of Elatris. And we had somehow managed to end up at Utopia's family's hunting lodge up in the northern reaches, which is the mountain chains way up on the northern portion of the continent. And you don't know how you got there. You're pretty sure because there was already at least one magical effect on you guys. You had escaped out of the house through a well that was linked to some underground streams, and you had found a way to stop the water flowing in the streams thanks to Sugash, and you had managed to hike your way through the underground caverns, and you found a staircase leading up and when you came out of the trapdoor, the top of the staircase, you came into a basement. As you came up through the basement and into the main building, you discovered you were in the hunting lodge for the Astor family in the Northern Reaches, and that was at least a day's ride by airship, which means it's several days land travel. So you literally went like several hundred miles in the blink of an eye. And I think that's kind of where we left off, was standing around in the basement, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we were checking to see if anything was possibly outside that could pose a threat to anybody inside.
Everything in the basement was covered in dust and cloth and everything like that. Utopia, you know that compared to the house, the hunting lodge is not very big.
Yeah.
That all being said, your family's insanely loaded, so... But the hunting lodge is I think it's 40 by 60, and it's 2 stories plus the basement. And the main story is like just a giant great room, a kitchen, and then a little office chamber for the administration of the property. And it's on a big piece of property. It's outside of one of the mining towns in the Northern Reach, and it is pretty much almost like an embassy for the Astor family. It's out there, and there's no staff out there unless because you send staff out there to get it ready before you're going to come out there. So there's no one here. Thanks, Ron. But anyway, since you didn't send anyone ahead, and obviously,
yeah.
Upstairs is going to be, everything's going to be covered in drop cloths. Everything's going to be in storage. There'll probably be no food in the larders. There's going to be, it's going to be basically empty.
Mm-hmm. So
who are you going to send up to check it out?
I mean, I'll just go do it myself.
I'm gonna go with her. I'm very confused about this entire situation. But I'm gonna go.
We can never travel anywhere magically. We never end up where we're supposed to.
Alright, so you head upstairs. You get in, you come up the stairs, and the staircase is basically a 3-tiered staircase. The first stairs come up out of the basement, which comes up directly under the staircase that leads in up to the next floor. In fact, let me just show you the map. Let's go ahead and get you guys on the map.
Ooh, we get a map.
And
What's on the
map? I'll do the first floor map, because that's where you are. Actually, I'm just going to put... Are you all going to go up there? Val, why didn't it put you on the map?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm still paused and seeing.
Oh,
Yeah.
the game's
Oh yeah,
paused.
mine is paused as well.
That's probably why it didn't put you on the map. No, it still won't put you on the map. I'm going to F5 it real fast. I'm refreshing. Loading. It's on the wrong map.
Yeah, it's got me still on the Aston Manor grounds.
There.
Yeah, same.
Yes, you'll still be on the Astor Manor grounds. Let me put this on the map. Let's see if I got Val here now. There's Val. Here's Utopia. And I'll leave you two there. So you come up, and on the staircase, coming up from below, you're kind of like Utopia come up. You can see that the mantle is dark. There's no fire lit. Oh, can you see anything, guys? I forgot to turn the sunlight on.
I'm refreshing now.
We had to turn the
make sure
sunlight
that-
on.
I just wanted to make sure you guys had vision. It looks like you do.
Sun.
Yeah. Right. I'm not gonna start singing the song though.
Oh yeah, agree. A gray screen.
Here comes the sun.
Let me know when you guys are refreshed.
Here comes the sun.
And I say,
That was a song I wasn't gonna start singing.
it's still showing me on the Astor Manor grounds. It hasn't moved me over to the other one yet.
which is odd because I have you on your minis on there. Hang on one second. That's why. That's why. Now let me put you over there. Do do do. Do do do.
No, it's the Astor Winter Home.
Don't start it again.
So you have winter furniture and a winter home. Should
Well,
the winter
yeah.
furniture not go in the winter home and stay there?
The winter
that's-
furniture at the main house is for the main house.
Yeah.
Now, the hunting lodge is usually only used during hunting season, which is usually in the spring, so there's no need for winter furniture because no one's supposed to be up there in the winter. Otherwise, they have that huge-ass basement they can store the winter furniture in.
Alright, so where's the spring gun?
There we go.
The spring guard is in the fire.
No. Leave them alone.
That's
That's what that
That's
smell was.
right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I remember now.
No.
All right, so now that we've had macabre, so Utopia, you're at the top of the stairs. You can
It
like
would
I s-
appear that I do not have vision.
you do not have the visions.
Yes. I'm on the page, but I do not have the vision.
Vision, vision, vision.
Same. No map.
Well, you're not on the page yet. Hang on one second. Where the heck? It says you has vision. Close. Let me just turn the lights on. I always have to end up doing this because it never works out well. Lighting is the devil.
Me and Val just need dark vision and everything.
Have vision.
I have dark vision now that I'm a shadow
Well,
sorcerer.
no, I mean, like,
Besties.
click,
What?
if I click on your token, I see the room.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I thought because I was clicking on his token and I could see the room.
I was still at the manor.
But apparently
Never-
he doesn't have dark vision.
What? That is not the map I got. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're still on the other map.
How's she still on the other map?
Let me in.
Well, she's
Let
not
me in.
top.
Oh god.
There's AO. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, she's
left
on the
her
Astor
now.
Manor grounds. Do you see Hunting Lodge on the top?
I see Hunting Lodge on the top of mine.
And it's just,
It's just all black.
Utopia, click on where it says Astor Hunting Lodge.
Okay. Ooh.
This should transition you to this map.
Ooh.
it's gotten spooky.
I'm operating with like a quarter of a brain cell right now.
Oh boy.
Indeed,
This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
these are our best episodes.
I don't need a brain to type.
No one needs a brain to type 5,000 words a minute. All right, so you are sitting there. Can you see it yet? Can everyone see it yet?
Mine says it's loading at 98%.
Okay.
So I think I'm there. But it says Astor Hunting Lodge, so
There you
I'm going to reload again.
We're
Yeah, I'll
gonna
reload
Master, me, AOM are on the lodge, and I think everyone else is reloading.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, not even difficult,
Features.
technical features
Features.
are rendering this situation slower than we like. We apologize. But anyway, I'll start describing it because you'll be able to see it in a moment. Inside the main room of the downstairs portion of
there
the...
we are.
There we go. And by the way, the lodge is 10, 20, 30, 40 feet by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. So I was right. That's the ground floor. It faces north to south, with the main doors going out a path to the north that goes down towards where the stables are, a little bit further down the hill. And there is a large sitting area to the right-hand side as you come up the stairs, with a couch and two very comfy-looking chairs and a hearth, I should say. And then to the left is the dining area, which is just a very large table designed to seat 8, with very nice plushy chairs on it. And up the stair, if you go around the staircase that you just came up, there's another staircase going up to the second floor. There's also a hallway leading to the south, which leads to a back door. To Utopia, you know that to the left on the hallway, there's a door that leads into the kitchen, and to the right, there is the door that leads to basically an office that your father normally works out of while he's up here. And then upstairs, there is there's servants' quarters and a couple of bedrooms for the actual family and guests. So let me know when you guys are you guys loaded up.
Still at 98%.
Still at 98%.
Hit F5 again. Please. Force that refresh.
Tell it
Force
when
it.
you tell it to
Force
refresh
it.
now.
Please.
Yeah, you tell it please because we're scared of it.
The safe word is pineapple.
Where did that joke come from?
I don't know.
Because it's something that
It's
came
a
up in
thing.
like a book I was reading too. And I was like, I know that's the joke, but who started that?
Yeah, it's a reference from something.
There was
Yeah.
something in
Okay, I'm here.
the late 90s where somebody freaked out because all the safe words were pineapple, like it was an improv skit, but all the safe words were free.
Oh.
And pineapple is the one that stuck, probably because it would be the most painful.
Why is Nightbot
Yep,
talking
you're,
so
you're on the
much?
you're on the map. Let's move away from pineapples.
Moving away from pineapples, getting back to the map. Can you see everything now, ladies and gentlemen?
I can, but I don't think we're there.
I can. I'm good.
I don't know.
I've got a giant black wall.
Yeah, the two people on scene should be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
then asking everybody.
but you see that everything is covered with dust cloths, and there doesn't seem to be any motion up here. When you left, it was getting on close to dawn. As you come here, because it should, or it should, I should say, it should have been getting close to dawn because you were supposed to get there by late morning. But as you come out the door here, you see that the outside the windows, and you know this, Utopia, because of where the estate is. It is still dark because the estate is a little bit behind in time because of going in which direction you travel to get to it. So it is dark, still dark on the outside the windows, but other than that, there's no motion. You've got a faint bit of moonlight coming through one of the windows that is illuminating the room, but there's nothing here that you can see.
Okay.
Are you gonna motion everyone else to come on up, or you gonna...
Yeah. I think at least everybody can sit for a second.
Alright.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and bring everyone else on. You guys can move your characters anywhere you want to. I'm just going to bring you guys onto this edge of the screen, and then you can move around from there. You all are standing on the staircase, either under it or around it. And the next is, what was that?
I need light.
Someone help him.
I'm helping him.
I think I do technically have like night vision goggles or something. I remember we talked about this last time.
Yes, you still have the night vision goggles from when when we were all at the mage thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like
There you go. You should have it now. Just move your token or something.
Ah, there we go.
There you go. All right. So that's the window that looks out into the grounds. The double doors are to the north, and they go out. And Utopia, you do know the family estate is on a large amount of property, like acres and acres. The estate is pretty far back into the property itself to allow for privacy, and there is an orchard that is around some parts of the estate, but it's on the estate, but this area is not cultivated or utilized in any way, shape, or form. It is literally hunting land. Although your father really didn't hunt that much, your family used to be big into sport hunting. So, it's something that used to be a big part of the family's life.
Utopia.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Oh, right. Okay, so, this is our other house, the family's other house. I mean, we would only really come here for vacations, in the spring and early summer. The land is for hunting, but I mostly just wandered a lot. Got to ride a lot. It's not really ready for guests, but I think we can manage up here if we...
All the other people are starting to come up from downstairs. and they're kind of like looking around. And what was the name? The young woman, the servant girl. I can't
Camille?
remember. Camille.
Yeah.
Is kind of looking around, and she's like, "Where, by the Mother's grace, are we?
We're in the mountains.
We're where?"
I'm sorry.
That's the information that I was actually looking for.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We're in the mountains, a few days away from
A
Ayla.
few days.
Well, I don't know if we pass through time again, but in travel time.
I would need something clarified. Days by what method of travel? Because
By land
days-
travel.
Okay. I'm assuming you mean coach or something?
Yeah.
So weeks for me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So suffice it to say,
She kind of walks up to Utopia, and she looks up at her, and she just like throws her arms around your neck, and like just like hugs you, and she says, "You got us out."
Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought you were mad at me. Oh my
I
God.
thought she was gonna hit you.
I thought she
what
was.
gonna happen.
That's fair. Honestly, it's fair.
She said she kind of like drops back, and she's got a tear coming out of her eye, and she kind of wipes it off her face, and she's, no, I was gonna hit you until I realized what it meant. We're days away from danger.
Yes.
Yes, that's very good. That's oh my God, that's very good. That's very good. I
I was in
still
trouble.
have questions as to how we managed to get so far in such a short time. I'm assuming that there is more magic involved, which of course there would be. I'm also going to assume that this is magic that you knew nothing about.
No idea. I mean, I've never had to use the well for travel before.
Okay, that's
You mainly
that's
use
what
it
I
for
was
water.
looking
Yeah, I never had to swim through the well. Things never quite got that bad when I was growing up.
You mean
Well.
just mountain fresh water? Oh my God.
I guess. I wonder if that is where the water comes from.
That would be weird. If it came through the house and then into the basement and then through the thing and then
Yeah.
that'd be weird. That'd be a little weird.
They have
Especially
spring
since-
home.
They have a spring home. They
I
probably do.
see.
That are weird.
I see what you did there, but I'm just the spring and the never mind.
Yeah.
So they everyone else is kind of coming upstairs, and she kind of looks down, leans over the banister, and she looks down. And she says, "It's okay, come on up. We're not in the city anymore. They got us out somehow." And there's a murmur. You can hear a murmur down in the basement, and people are kind of rushing upstairs now. The kids are kind of just like fawning all over the place, going over, looking out the windows. Who all's gone outside now? I saw several people went out the front door.
I stepped in.
Actually, after starting the fire, kind of walk to the table.
Uh huh. Pull the cloth off of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then fill it with food. And that's it.
Are you using a spell to do that, or are you just
Create
put?
food and water.
Yeah.
Level will create 35 pounds of water in jugs and 45 pounds of food.
Gotcha. So suddenly the cloth has been pulled off the table, and there is quite a bit of food and water set
Wait, how
out on the
did you do
table.
that?
It's a spell.
Oh.
Literally called Create Food and Water.
Oh.
So gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it is literally a dinner show.
It's more of, here's a bunch of food, stay in the house and leave me alone.
So you guys exploring the grounds, you see that there is the grounds around here. The trees have obviously been cleared away from the house. There is a well directly out back. But the trees, there's newer growth trees that are crept up on the house. which apparently no one's bothered to cut down again. But the trees don't start. The tree line really doesn't start until like about 75 feet away from the house. But once the tree line starts, it is so dense you can't see through it. And it's all like fir trees everywhere.
Grandpa, did you see anything out here?
I don't know. Did I see anything?
There's nothing really. It's dark. You 60 feet of dark vision really kind of falls out right at the edge of the tree line. And in the tree line itself, you don't see any movement. You hear the usual noises, the night noises of like animals and stuff like that. Predator-prey relationships happening out in the wild. You hear an owl hooting somewhere.
Ah, those predator-prey romances.
Oh, I didn't say romance. I said relationships. That's
You
different.
said relationships.
Yes. Trust me, not all relationships have romance involved.
That's fair. That's
True.
So you basically are kind of looking around. It's the grass is a bit overgrown. It obviously hasn't been tended in a long time because there's been no one out here. In fact, Utopia, you guys didn't even use this house at all last year. So no one's been out here to maintain this. There is a local man who comes out like once a month and makes sure that the house hasn't collapsed in on itself and everything like that, and does any repairs, and then just sends your dad a bill. And he's known the family for years, so the family trusts him. But other than that, the house is in good shape. The grounds look kind of crappy because no one's really done anything to attend them. And you can see that kind of further north to the north, there is what looks to be a really uniform grove of trees that look like they're fruit trees. But because it's coming up on fall, they really don't have anything. So it looks like it's actually a small orchard up there. And it's actually an apple orchard that's up in that area. But that's all you can really see outside. There's no visible, like I said, there's no visible movement except for small animals who are startled by your presence and birds flitting around.
So nothing other than what's supposed to be there.
Yep, pretty much. Thank God. For once, 5 minutes apiece.
For once.
And then the house explodes. Sorry,
No!
I just couldn't let it sit. I couldn't let it.
Okay,
can I?
Can I go back inside and check, like...
You can't go inside. The house
just like-
exploded.
Can I go back inside and check the second floor?
Okay. Let's go ahead and.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
So on the second floor, it's kind of like I described. There is a large number. I'm not gonna bother to move you all up to the second floor unless you guys all are gonna go up and go to bed or something. But on the second floor, there are 5 rooms on the left-hand side, which are servants' quarters and guest rooms. And then there's a major. Oops, I forgot to shrink one of the beds down. There's a mass. It takes up like an entire room. There is a master suite on the southern corner of the building. Utopia. There is 2 rooms on the southeastern corner of the building. On the northeastern corner of the building, there are 2 rooms. One is yours as being the eldest child. The other one is meant for guests, VIP guests, I guess you'd say. And then but that's all that's up here. Inside the rooms, everything is covered in dust claws. The mattresses are actually probably not even laid out in the bed. Yeah, no, they'd be laid out in bed. So the mattresses are covered in dust claws. Everything's covered up. The wardrobes have all been emptied, and if you open them, they're like, full of mothballs. And stuff like that. But yeah, everything here has been shuttered up for a long time. As you go upstairs, you're tracking through dust on the floor.
All right. Well, maybe we should start clearing some of these beds and making space so that these people have a place they can rest. They've had quite a long time of it today.
How do you get rid of all the dust? Do you roll it up together?
Have you not? Of course not.
I've never seen this much dust. How did it?
Camille kind of like looks at you and she says, "I'm sure there are tools in the kitchen. I'll go see if I can find some brooms." And she kind of like looks at you and just kind of like, and she walks off towards the kitchen.
I don't know what. I'm sorry.
So everyone else is kind of doing the same thing you guys did. Dawn is slowly starting to creep into the sky, so there's light coming up. Everyone else is going around and looking around the grounds, looking around through the house. After probably about almost 2 hours, Camille and a lot of the others begin just setting about pulling off the dust covers, sweeping dusting out the dust covers outside, sweeping all the dust they can out of the house, getting the house livable. Most everyone took time to sit down and eat something and get something to drink. But the rest of them, but once everything that was done, everyone got fired up and started cleaning everything out. They basically they basically spend quite a lot of time, just, it's almost like some weight was lifted off them, because remember when they were in the city, everyone was quiet. And for the first 30 minutes that they're cleaning, it's almost the same thing. But then someone, I guess, relaxes and this calls out and says, it probably was Camille. She's like, "Can someone bring me the dustpan?" Just out of nowhere, and it breaks the silence, And then everyone kind of freezes, and they start looking around, and they realize that nothing's coming. And a couple of people laugh and chuckle at each other. Like one guy, that one guy was always terrified. He kind of just punches another guy, the older guy, in the shoulder, and they both kind of laugh out loud, stop themselves, and then laugh out loud even harder. And it's almost hysterical laughter. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so they're sitting there and they're kind of just trying to clean while they keep on stopping and looking around and chuckling and getting into that. But after about an hour of that kind of awkwardness, people are just shouting out things, yelling, talking to each other in out loud voices, and things seem to be calmed down significantly. People seem to be relaxed.
I'm gonna go and sit in front of the fireplace, pull out my lute, and just start playing something jaunty but relaxing, just to kind of give people kind of or kind of aid the mood a bit, aid the relaxation.
Yeah, and that's that even brings people into a better mood. You see that the young gentleman, the woman remember the woman who was taking care of him, the one who was obviously very shell shocked. He actually grabs her hand and he kind of just spins her around the room for a few moments. They both have a mop or a dust or a broom in the other hand, but they just spin around the room for a minute, and then they just he was spinning off, laughing and helping and trying to just getting the house ready. After about 2 or 3 hours, the house is completely tidied up. There's no signs of dust anywhere. All the dust cloths have been put out and hung out on trees to basically have the wind knock some of the soot out of them. Upstairs, there is more than enough room to fit all the children, and most of the adults upstairs. The rest of them are bringing up bedding and stuff like that downstairs and just trying to make livable spaces down here. You have around 25 people with you, so it's pretty much, this house is not meant to take that many people, but it's big enough if people sleep on the floor that everyone should be able to feel safe inside the building.
Yeah.
Good.
And Utopian, that if you go out to the stables, there will be a coach out there, or not coach, but a wagon, a flatbed wagon out there, because you normally bring the coach up here. There's a flatbed wagon out there that if there were horses, you could hook up and take at least a dozen people into town.
Okay.
But there's no horses in the stable. The nearest farm is about 30 minutes walk, and you usually your father had a good relationship with them. You're pretty sure you could borrow a horse or buy a horse from them for the horses for the wagon.
Oh, we have so much money.
I know you guys have
Still.
a metric.
We're so loaded right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we could buy some horses probably.
Yeah, but when your GM destroys all commerce by making your city full of demons, you don't get to spend your money.
I mean, you don't know. Like, money is money.
Demons don't care about money.
We'll pay the guy who takes care of this place.
Yeah.
He'll come by like in a year.
Yeah.
He'll come by in a month or two.
Yeah.
Society won't stay collapsed forever, and then eventually money will mean something, and they'll have money.
I mean, you have Sugash to sit here and just constantly summon you food. What do you need anything for?
But he can't summon a horse.
Huh?
That is complete
There's-
fallacy.
There's a
I
lot.
can indeed summon a horse, and so can you,
Yep.
Adam. So
Really?
Yeah, you should be able to
summon
learn the
steed, level 3
Find
paladin.
Steed. Yeah, you should be able to learn that spell now.
Ooh.
And you only have to cast it when you first summon your steed, and then
if it dies.
if it dies. And it's
Right,
actually a
right.
fully trained war horse.
I don't think I have a steed though.
You got to learn the spell.
I don't have
You
a
pick and
steed.
choose, and since you're an Asmar, you can pick a Celestial and choose a Unicorn because it's a seal.
Oh, I can have a unicorn.
She can have a unicorn?
You sure can.
I can have a fucking unicorn.
Yep. 'Cause
Riley did.
unicorn, yeah. Unicorns are like a CR2. They're nothing. So it does work for her steed.
I didn't know she could have a unicorn.
She's an
I'm putting
Asmar,
that in
so
the
she
fucking
has
notes.
That celestial steed.
She does.
That's
I know the sleet is
awesome.
considered celestial.
Yep.
So that I knew, but
You can summon them based off of part of your racial abilities. So Asamirs can summon unicorns and Pegasi if they're high enough level.
wow. So
Tieflings can summon nightmares. Sure,
Nice.
Whoa.
But a Tiefling paladin.
nah,
That's awesome. I
Just
can
in the
have a
hole- just in the-
unicorn.
just in the holes for the helmet.
There you go.
I
So
am gonna lean against the log and take a nap. I'm done. I've spent with my magic.
oh yeah, because you guys came right out of this after the dragon fight. So
Yeah, we
you guys-
haven't rested in
rested
forever.
All right. So does everyone gonna settle in and take a long winter's nap?
Yes.
That's about right.
Yes.
All right. Even though it's basically by the time everything's done and cleaned up and everything, like that, it's coming up on noon. You guys are just like,
No. I don't care.
I'm working on my fan.
oh, you're taking a nap outside? All right. It is fall, and this is up in the mountains and in the north. So
man.
it's getting down to like, during the day it's in the 50s.
You pretty much described our home world as the worst place imaginable to be. So
Yeah.
I'm sure a light breeze isn't gonna bother us.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a cold planet too.
Not at
so-
all.
Yep. Rob's like, my planet's an ice ball.
Oh my god.
I mean, what's left of it.
Hey, it's
Why
still.
would you bring
Hey,
it up?
you know
Wow.
what? It's
Why'd you
still.
bring that
It's
up?
still there. It's just turning into more of an ice ball.
So you gotta roll that vicious mockery damage.
And it's all psychic damage.
All psychic
Oh
damage.
my god.
All psychic damage all day.
I'm sorry, I haven't napped yet. I'll go to bed now.
Also, I'm just
Val gets
bothering
grumpy.
Sugash as he's trying to sleep and just like, oh, I like stories about your gods.
I'm already asleep.
I'm still poking.
I'm done.
Tell me a
Can I get a
story.
constitution check on that poke?
Can I get a constitution check on that, bro?
Ayo, give me 1 second. I'll run with that.
Was that to me or to Grumpy?
I'm doing it to
Well,
you.
he was asking Sugosh, but you're asleep, so
Yeah.
he's sitting next to me, and I haven't technically passed out yet.
And so it's a 15 with disadvantage.
So you can
I
choose to,
gave disadvantage because I'm sleeping.
and you still rolled a 15. So basically, yeah, you're fine. You're still sleeping. You are.
So before I break into my story, I honestly need a little bit of lore from the DM.
Go for it.
Ooh.
What do you want lore on?
I need to know the name of the two suns
Oh shit!
that orbit.
Give me 5 seconds. Actually, I gotta find it in the lore
Because-
channel.
I don't remember exactly what they're called, but
They're called the twins normally.
The twins. I was gonna say yeah. They're called the twins.
what are their true?
I know they do have names. Hang on.
Because I would not refer to them as things.
I just had like 4 different TikTok memes run through my head as options, and they're all terrible.
Nice.
So you ask us of our gods.
Yeah.
While I may not be able to speak for the spirits that my brother looks after, or who look after him, I should say, I believe that the stars give us life. Those 2 glowing orbs floating is what brings power and life to all the planets. It is not the best light. It is not always the kindest. And it has the destructive fury to destroy us all in a moment. But when the Mist Mother chose to leave our world outcast, left the world unfinished and not ready, and allowed it to be filled with monsters and creatures and such a harsh lifestyle that me and my brother from young have been bathed in blood. So I stare at the stars and I thank them for life more than the Mist Mother that you all pray to, for she is a witch.
I guess I kind of understand. But at the same time, wasn't that the best world for you? You love a challenge. You seek glory in combat with any foe.
And from what the stories have told of our ancestors, we were a much more war-hungry race back then. So we did find some peace, but we had the ability, if we were given the same ability as the rest, to have a peaceful home. Would we not have then become even more peaceful people? Instead, we were thrown as outcasts onto a world where we must struggle to survive day in and day out. It's all supposed to be about fairness, equals, and yet we are. You come from a world yourself that was discarded and left to the hardships. And look where it sits now. Your people suffer, and your God chooses to do nothing to help them.
I got the name of the twins for you.
Okay.
The smaller of the 2 is named Mar. He is also known as the Balance. He keeps his brother held in check, keeps them continually spinning around at each other and stopping them from both flying off in different directions, which would destroy what little habitable space there is within the Mist Mother. And then there's Tor, who is called the Force. He is the larger and the firstborn of the 2. He was the originator of everything that... He drew everything in that eventually became the Mist Mother, including his brother Mar. But when he and his brother began fighting their eternal battle, both to free themselves from each other and keep themselves together, they began to attract other things that then stabilized, and at some point the Mist Mother inhabited the cloud, the gas cloud around them, and she's the one who actually made life within them. They just supplied the actual playground for her.
I appreciate the lore dump.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good.
I think, as a worshipper of the Miss Mother, you kind of have to accept the inherent humanity of our deity. She makes a lot of mistakes, and the teachings don't hide that fact. Seems to take time to learn, and that's something that we just have to accept. I don't begrudge her for what happened to Terrell, but it's regrettable, I guess, sometimes.
It is just, to my knowledge, she has never come truly interacted with my. She used to walk among the main cities of these lands. In my lore, we have never deigned to be visited by them. You have a physical representation of a goddess but is human. How can you be a god and human at the same time?
It's a good question.
Was she at one point just a human who became so powerful or for herself that she became a god? These
You
are
don't have
questions we do not know. But the one thing that we do know is that the suns will continue to burn. They will continue to be fuel and give life. And now we've done it.
So hearing them talk around me, I'm just gonna wake up and cast silence. And roll
And cast silence.
and then I'm gonna go back to
Dropbox
sleep.
gonna point at Sugosh, give Aom a thumbs up, and then lay his head on the log and contemplate and take his long rest.
I mean, you
Ayo.
guys could have just left the circle.
It's
No.
a valid point. Like,
Find a nap here.
cool. The conversation has ended at this. Like, now you've done it. We woke him up. Conversation has ended. I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep because I'm tired.
Aom's just gonna lightly kick Sugash and just sort of smile. And
Oh
then
my
lean
God.
back on
I
the
mean, I
log.
wouldn't let it go more, except I got a 22 perception. Like, you fucking time to sleep.
No, Aom smiles and just nods off as well.
All right. So the rest of the long rest passes completely uneventfully. People are very careful to give you guys peace. By the time any of you are rousing, it is coming on early evening. In fact, actually, it is about noon. So no, it's getting on full dark. Right about the time you're kind of rousing yourselves up. You're not, by any means, you're not well rested. It's 6 to 8 hours, so it's going to be anywhere from 6 to 8 p.m. Anyone who was sleeping outside, if it started to get dark, people came out and like woke you up and asked you to come inside. Because also the temperature was dropping quite severely. So even if you don't show any signs of being uncomfortable, other people are kind of like freaking out. As you come back inside, you see that it's pretty obvious that some people went and like raided or went hunting. There is a large basket of what looks to be wild roots probably like wild potatoes, onions, and stuff like that in the kitchen. The sink has been filled with water from the well out back. Someone has started cooking some kind of stew. There are several rabbits that have been shot with a bow and arrow that are laid out on the counter, cleaned, and there's just a flurry of activity as people are doing their best to make a meal without any real provisions. I mean, they have what little rations they took from the house from the Astor estate, but right now they don't really have a lot, and they're trying to hold on to those. So they basically scavenge and forage what they could out of the forest. And no, I take it back. On the shot bows, they probably had to use snares because they don't have bows. So basically, but they're doing their best to make a meal out of what they have. And so by the time you guys are like wiping the blur from your eyes and moving around, the smell of a stew simmering is already coming through. Everyone else is kind of like sitting around downstairs. And as you guys come in, Camille and her grandfather kind of look up, and they've been talking out loud. And as you guys are kind of coming into the room from either upstairs where you were sleeping or rousing from wherever you were laying in the room, you hear him asking her, it's like, so we're somewhere in the mountains. He says, and we need to find out where we are, and we need to see what we can do about how we're going to survive. He kind of looks around the building. He's like, this place isn't ours.
Well, I mean, technically it's mine. If you want it to be yours, it can be. But I know that there's a farm a walkable distance, and I mean, how is the mining town?
The mining town is actually one of the largest outposts. It's called Trask. It's not the capital of the Northern Reaches, but it is a decent sized mining town. There's two different mine veins out here. There's one that's a tin vein that has been a good producing mine for a number of years, and the other one is a silver vein, which, although it seems in the last decade or so, it seems to be playing out. It's still producing enough to where there's a good number of people who come up here, and it makes for a very extensive trade in brokers who want to come up and buy the ore directly at discount. And so there's a lot of travel to this area too. So there is a skyport here for airship travel, and which is one of the reasons your dad chose this place as an estate, because in an emergency you can get out here quick. Or not your dad. One of the reasons your family chose this place because you can get out here quick.
Yeah.
And there is, there is enough cleared farmland around this area. There's a valley nearby that has been cleared and is used for farmland, that it can support the people year round, so they don't have to import as much food from elsewhere. Which means that the cost of living here relatively to other places up in the Reach is much lower, because they actually have their own food production and everything like that. So one of the problems with living up in the mountains, there's not a lot of farmland. So a lot of the stock foods, like grains and stuff like that, they have to be shipped in so they can do things like make breads and stuff like that. So it makes it kind of expensive to live up here. So, all in all, though, it's one of the more productive mining towns. It's got about there's a year-round population of probably around 800 or 900 people, and then during during the spring and summer, when places like your parents' hunting lodge actually have people come out and stay, that population can sometimes get as much as doubled with all the servants and everything like that. It's think of it like kind of like Aspen, but
Okay.
but reverse it. Instead of people coming out in the winter, they come out in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Because skiing is just travel here. It's not recreational.
Yeah.
Did you see my message or my chat, sir?
No, he didn't.
No. On VC or?
In game.
says stream.
Yeah.
No, it's in the
chat.
it's in Foundry.
It's in
Yeah, I
Foundry.
know. I'm trying to see it. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it didn't update on stream either.
It's there now. It updated now. I don't know what happened.
It was probably because it was in the background.
Oh, hang on one second. Actually, I'm sorry. I smell something burning in my house. Can we take the 10-minute break now?
Yes. Oh my
yeah.
god. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna take a 10-minute.
Starting screen, by the way.
I know. I put it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in 10 minutes. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. We will be back at 8. We'll call it 8:30 because I don't know if my house is on fire or not. We'll be right back.
Oh dear.
Run, Rig, run!
We're clear. Okay. That's 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We have 20 minutes to finish the show. Bob said
no,
so.
no,
Yeah, 20
not-
minutes.
I'll be back.
But not for another 20 minutes. So we have 20 minutes to finish the show.
You're right.
All right, so where we left off, you guys had gotten your long rest, woken up to a conversation being had around you. Utopia, you told, oh my goodness, what's his name? I can never remember the names. I'm so horrible at the names. I make them up and then I forget them immediately.
Yeah, and I write them down, then I also forget them unless you use them enough.
Camille's grandfather.
I can't forget Camille though.
Yeah. Camille's grandfather. Well, I'll call him Aaron for now because it pops into my head that his name is Aaron, but I cannot remember for sure. But so he kind of looks up at you and he says, "A lady asked her, you can't give us your house. First, we're not from here. I don't know if we can go home, but I know nothing about living in these mountains, and we're obviously not near a city very close, and I am no farmer." And he kind of looks down at himself. He's like, "I have lived a very soft life in the city." He says, "I don't know if this old body could suddenly turning into a farmer's life." He says, "So we thank you, but we'll need to find our own way somewhere." He says, "There's plenty of people in the city who would be able to employ us." He says, "So if we can get to a city, we'll be fine."
Okay.
And with a letter of recommendation would be even better.
Sure. Whatever helps.
He kind of looks over and he pats Camille on the arm. He says, "Don't worry, your grandmother and I will be safe and fine." He says, "It's not like we had a lot in savings anyway. And a house can be replaced." He's like, "Family cannot." Camille kind of looks at him and she looks at you. She looks at you, Utopia, and she says, she looks you straight in the eyes and she says, "If I were to serve you, if I were to take care of you, serve you, and wait upon you, because I noticed that a lot of your servants are not in the condition they should be for that anymore." She says, because remember, a lot of your staff were killed.
Yeah, they're kind of
dead. And she
Kinda
says,
dead.
"Would you front me several months' salary that I can give to my grandparents?"
I mean, I would give it to you anyway, but if that's what you want, sure.
Ao's staring at Utopia.
She says, she kind of like leans in. She says, "I just want to make sure they're okay, and he will not take charity. And if I agree to work for you, then he will be willing to take it more from me than anyone else."
Oh, okay, sure. How much do you need then?
"I do not know what a servant in a house this grand would make. I have no idea. Whatever you think is fair." You know that you're,
bar.
one of the platinum trade bars is
No,
like,
she's literally full gay panic right now. Just like, what do you want? You want the house? Because I don't fucking need it. Like,
Val will reach into his pack and like is gonna like hand like very very like try to as clandestinely as possible hand Utopia like 5 bars of platinums like here.
You had the bag of platinum pieces.
Yeah, we have a bag
You have a bag of
pieces.
100 platinum pieces.
Yeah, we have 100 platinum pieces, and then the
Which is
platinum bars are with Grandpa.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
We
Yeah,
have the 100 platinum pieces.
so I will hand him like 5. I hand her 5 platinum pieces and like give these to her for a start. Just
Sure. Just holding him like this.
she kind of.
Like,
You're so much taller than her. When you hold him like that, you're really holding him like here, so she can't see into your hand. So she just kind of puts her hand up and scoops him out, and she pulls him out. She's like, and she goes like, "Thank you so much, thank you."
Is that too little? Can I have more?
No.
Dad,
No.
I think.
I don't pretend to be worldly, but this is more money than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
well,
that's
you-
like
you
a
were-
quarter of the lifetime salary of a servant. Like, or
well, and
100%.
enjoy that as the beginning of your payment for working for the Ocals.
Yes.
I don't even know how I would keep this. She kind of looks around. I don't even know how to keep this safe.
Well,
Hold it! I would be murdered for that so fast it would make your head spin.
No. I would never let
Is
that
there
happen.
like a chest or something that we can give them?
Your father's room upstairs has a safe built into one of the walls. You don't know what the combination is.
No, because he would never tell me that shit.
Lucky for us, someone in the party knows knock.
Knock. I was knock help here.
You have to have him with you at all times to get into the safe because no one knows the combination, and he just reverses knock to close it. Wizard lock, knock. The safe never works again.
No.
But anyway, there is a safe upstairs. Actually, let's make it simpler. The safe has a key, and you have the key ring.
Yay.
You just have to. It's like there's like 20 keys on the key ring, so you have to. No. So what are you guys? So she's like, I will let him know that I'll let him know that we've come to an arrangement, and they should start looking for a place to stay when we find. This is your house, yes?
Yeah.
Where's the nearest town?
Well, there's
How far away are we from everything?
How far away from everything?
I already told you.
I mean, I know you said that
Like a 30-minute walk.
that the farm is a 30-minute walk, but you didn't say.
No. I said the town's a 30-minute walk.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I said that the farm is just down the road. Well, actually,
then I-
no. Let's change it up a bit. Let's make the town a little bit farther away. So the town's about an hour away by walking. The nearest farm is about a 10-minute walk from the house.
Okay.
There you go.
And the town's name is Trask.
So farm is 10-minute walk. Town is what, in like an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if you didn't want to bother the neighbor for horses, you could walk all the way to town, buy horses, and then ride them back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that we could probably do tomorrow because it is dark, right?
Yes, it is dark now.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are setting up. By the time you kind of, she goes over and she tells her family. They hug her, and her grandfather kind of looks over at you, and he walks over to you, and he says, "You, Lady Esther, I do not mean to be rude, but you seem to find yourself quite often in very perilous situations.
Yes.
I would like your assurance, and I understand that you are doing us a great favor, but I would like your assurance that you will keep our granddaughter far away from the fight."
Yes.
He kind of looks around, he looks over at his wife, and he looks at his granddaughter, and he looks at you, and he says, "Thank you for everything."
You're welcome.
And he kind of just like turns and he'll. And he walks off. He goes over and they all sit together at the end, one end of the table, and they're talking like in very hushed tones to each other. You can see there seems to be. Well, actually, make me a perception check, Utopia.
Ooh. It would be really funny if I didn't.
Oh!
Damn! Okay.
Damn! Smacky smack.
Okay.
That's how you do well, right there.
That's what's up.
All right, so you notice that there is some. What's that?
What? Oh, they're doing survival.
I mean, we're doing what we're doing.
Oh, gotcha.
They're minding their business. Mind your business.
First thing, two things you notice right away. Number one, you notice that there's a lot of tension on that end of the table, especially between. I forgot her name again. Oh my god. Camille and her grandfather. And the next thing you notice is that Sugash and Grandpa are nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
I don't care.
No, well, I thought there was gonna be.
Thought something critical or something. It's just the guys.
Yeah, no, like there was like. I mean, I feel like for a nat.
Utopia's like looking at us. Wasn't my day to watch him.
No, because I feel like for a nat 20, I should get more than the two giants are missing, and there seems to be tension between the two of them.
Her grandfather. I mean, you don't read lips, but her grandfather is obviously not okay with the arrangements she made with you.
Mm.
But you're getting the feeling that she is basically giving them the whole "we have no other choice" speech.
She want more money? I have no concept of money.
And she
Apparently, neither does Val.
You notice, and this is something you definitely notice with that. This is something you definitely notice. You notice that she takes her grandfather's hand, and she makes him turn his palm up, and she puts her palm in her hand, and she lifts her hand up, and there is one of those platinum pieces in the palm of his hand. And it occurs to you that you never counted how many she gave back to you.
Nah.
And he kind of looks down at it, and his eyes get huge, and he covers it up, and he looks around the room, and he's just looking at her, and you just, this is the only time you've ever successfully read lips, and you said you can just see him and almost hear him say, but he doesn't say it that loud. He said, "She offered you how much?" And he says, he kind of looks around, and he kind of like, he looks around. He poignantly doesn't look at you, but he's obviously looking around, his hands on his forehead, and he kind of like just shakes his head. And her grandmother puts her hand on his arm, and he kind of just like drops his hand down, and he's like, he just shakes his head, and he hugs her, and you see when they part that he's kind of like still upset, but more resigned in his appearance and his nature.
Okay.
Jessica said, "I think you bought her."
I mean, I didn't mean to. I would have just given it to her.
Aom's still shaking his head.
Aom's just been solidly shaking his head for the past like 30 minutes.
I'm gonna turn to Aom and be like, "What was I supposed to do?"
Yeah, Val kind of leans over. It's the only way that they would accept the money. Like it's literally like.
It's the only way they accept the money.
We want to help them.
Can we just fire her?
Can we just fire?
Like a stipend?
A stipend?
I don't know that would
Severance
work. I don't think that they would accept that.
All right, so
At the
seventh phase.
at the very least, like they can be in charge of like.
You hire her and immediately fire her, and then give her like the rest of her pay as severance.
I'm literally, Utopia would do that. She doesn't know how this shit works.
Like, don't do that. That's rude.
Okay.
So, Sugash, you guys are out doing the hunting thing.
So my 2 survival roles were to find a game,
Mm-hmm.
and Grompox was to basically skin and prep and clean behind me as we were going.
So basically, what you find, and you find a small herd of elk that is in the forest, and one of them has moved far enough away to where you actually make 2 kills off of the small herd. The first one is one that kind of got driven away from the rest of the herd, and you manage to take that one down quickly and quietly without alerting the rest. And so, literally, you come back with, and I don't know, you're in the northern area. Elk are huge, so you can't even Sugash Grandpa can probably almost carry one once it's cleaned. The other one, you literally have to rig up a Travios and drag it back because this is a lot of game.
I'm okay with that.
So it does take you the better part of it doesn't take you that long to find the herd, but to clean these 2 big animals, get them to where they can be transported, then drag them all the way back, that takes you the better part of an hour.
I do want to state that I did harvest the antlers from both of them.
Sure. They're probably about to. They probably were. Yeah, they definitely are okay to harvest. They're not getting ready to drop yet because they're not really ready to put on the New Year's antlers. So that would be a good time to harvest them if there was a bad time to harvest them. Yeah, but you can harvest those. Decent size. These are elk. Their antlers are massive. So, yeah. All right. But like I said, that takes you the better part of an hour to do that. And with your rolls, you had no problem doing that, by the way. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything after that back at the cabin would just be to prepare and preserve, because I'm assuming there's a preserving cabinet.
Yeah, there's still even though no one's been there, there's still like a giant block of salt in one of the cabinets that they just basically grind salt off of. And since there's been no one up here, it doesn't go away and it doesn't go bad. So
Great for preserving meat. So.
yeah, I mean there's some mouse gnawings on it, but that's about it.
Salt.
Yeah, I'll turn Rome up a little bit.
Oh, I said it's salt.
Oh no, someone was saying they can't really hear you.
Oh.
So I'm going to crank your volume up. There you
Nobody
go.
wants to hear me anyway.
Oh, shush. All right, so you guys make it back to the cabin. You move bringing the game back with you. By the time you get back, it is very late in the evening. It's been full dark for a while, and you guys, finish there's still people up though. It almost like some people seem to not want to go to sleep. They spend a lot of time just chatting randomly about nothing. And you guys bring the elks in, the 2 elk carcasses into the kitchen, and you would probably hang them outside from a tree and finish skinning them and everything like that, and then bring the actual carcasses in for butchering. This is going to be an all-night process, even with all the help, just because these are huge elks and... Huh?
He said we just woke up, so...
Yeah. Well, I meant, everyone else is kind of eh. So you guys start in on that process. As you are butchering them, the rest of the house is some people try and stay up to help, but for the most part, the rest of the house is getting really tired. So everyone else starts getting ready to turn in. When you guys are doing that, what are the rest of the party doing? Most of the people in the house are like headed upstairs or pulling out their laying out stuff on the floor in the main room to get some sleep. You have to take there is in the basement there is a cool room, which is basically a small stone area that is where they store meats, they salt meats in. So what do you guys? I'm assuming when you butcher it, you're going to take everything down there and salt it up real good and take it down there. But what What are the rest of you going to do while they're doing that? Go ahead.
I will probably take Inari and kind of patrol the outside of the grounds a bit.
Okay.
Just to with my hand on my sword, just in case anything tries to surprise me. Of course, I just kind of make sure that all is clear and everything's good. Part of me trusting in that this here in the mountains we should be okay, but having just been through everything that we've been through, still wanting to be careful.
Right. All right. And what's Utopia? What are Utopia and Aom doing? Aom is shaking his head at Utopia still.
I mean, Utopia now wants to talk to Camille and be like, so what? So what's the deal now?
Actually, when she gets done talking to her grandparents as they they finish their meal, she actually comes over almost immediately, and she kind of looks at you and says, what can I do for you? I need to know your routines. I need to know what you need me to do. She says, do you want me to go upstairs and prepare your bed? Are you going to sleep anytime soon? She says, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go to sleep eventually. I'm sorry, I don't have I did not spend all night defending us, so I do not have the same stamina that you do to stay awake for this, so I'm going to have to go to sleep eventually. She says, but what can I do to make your night easier?
Aom grabs a turnip and just sits and stares.
Oh my god!
She says, and she kind of looks at you, Utopia, and she looks over at Aom's thing over there, and she says, and by the way, with the wages he pays me, do not feel free to ask me for anything. If it does not directly interfere with my duties to Lady Aster, she says, I would be happy to attend to any one of you. She says, you've saved our lives. She is my employer. I have nothing but love and respect for all of you, and I will do everything I can to make sure that you want for nothing.
We didn't save your life so that you could serve us.
No, but there is a such thing as personal choice, and I choose to repay your kindness with my own. And she's giving me a lot of money.
Do you want more? I could give you more. I mean,
What did you say, Rob?
Said I choose not to accept it.
Oh my god.
She kind of looks at you, and she literally, her eyes get big, and you see the tears, and she's, you choose not to accept my kindness?
I'll accept your kindness. I will not accept your service.
You will not accept my service. Will you accept my gratitude and expressions thereof?
Well, we're going to need to get a contract as to what exactly that entails. Because I'm thinking that this might be a way to manipulate me into accepting a servant.
At that point in the process, I will come in and just say, let the girl just show you some kindness. Jeez. And I'll just walk into the...
Yeah, I'm like, I would like to make a roll to see if I can comment on that as well.
If you hear this all over the kitchen...
Do I happen to be walking through the room as
I will allow that, actually.
What kind of roll would you like me to make?
Nothing. You just hear it because they want this to happen.
So, as I'm pulling meat down to the cauldron,
Yeah.
You did just ask her for a contract. And I'm just...
I'll just poke my head through the door. Poke my head back in.
Are you downstairs? Are you in the kitchen helping them butcher the elk? Or not the elk.
Aom throws the turnip at Val. Turns and walks down to start bringing some meat into the cold storage.
The turnip will hit me in the back of the head. I love you too, Am.
Oh my gosh! All right, so you guys are filling. You are butchering these elk, and it's not taking super long because of the Shugosh and Grandpa's experience, having had to do this many times. But like I said, the only thing that makes it take longer than normal is the fact that these are very large animals. You guys are with the help of the team and the few people who are still staying up, just trying to be as helpful as they can. Mainly, that just entails doing the dirty work, which is grinding out and salting all the meat after you guys butcher it off.
The way that I want these separated is I want Grandpa to pick rations for the group, since he will deal mostly with food and feeding us. Everything else needs to be packed with the other group to take with them while they move to wherever they're going.
That's another thing. The only people who've talked about going anywhere so far are Camille and her family members. Everyone else,
the others stay. There's food for them.
Yeah.
So.
The others haven't really. I mean, some of them are still, despite the upturn in mood, a lot of them are still pretty much in shock of, just being free of the city and free of that place. And kind of just stunned that they're still alive. So it doesn't seem like for a lot of them, it doesn't seem like anything's actually hit them yet. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So after you guys it takes, like I said, another few hours to finish out butchering the elk out. But once you finish butchering that out, what are you guys gonna do after that? Got it.
Do any of them see me hand Shugosh one of the hearts, us toast them, and then just eat them raw?
Yeah, I'm assuming you wait until you actually get them back to do that?
Well, if I'm fully gutting it at this point, I'm in the process of literally dissecting this carcass, so yeah, I'm gonna wait. I know I have the opportunity to take my time and actually carve it out to make sure that it is the perfect before we indulge it.
Field dressing, yeah, no problem. You can do that. And so, yes, actually, someone sees you do that. You get stares, you get looks. One of the young lady who was helping you out, which is that same young woman I spoke to about earlier, who was helping the man who was obviously suffering trauma. She kind of looks at you and she goes, and she just turns and walks out of the room. The rest of them kind of look at you and they're like, huh?
You are welcome to a bite if you wish.
You hear even louder gagging noises in the hallway. And but they basically come. The rest of the people some of them look uncomfortable. Some of them kind of just chuckle. Others are just stunned. And then, but no one really freaks out except for the young lady who was obviously grossed out by the situation.
Aeon walks by that girl as she's half throwing up and just
And she kind of looks at you, and she's she looks up at you, Aeon, and she's kind of I've never seen anything like that. I know they'd come from a different place, but that's still disturbing.
As Aeon looks out the door, I'm gonna hold the heart up to him do you want some?
No.
No.
Your loss.
Your loss.
Maybe one day we'll share an artichoke heart or something.
After you fought and killed a rabbit artichoke.
Yep. Aggressive.
Aggressive.
My planet. Yeah.
On my planet,
Terrifying.
they're very aggressive.
The deadly R2.
The deadly.
That's it.
God.
I am now making one of those. It's going to be canon. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Please tell me Sugash believes that.
No, I was actually making a perception roll to see if I could find any potatoes in the kitchen.
Potatoes.
He needs
Actually,
to
no.
vote
Remember, I told you
Oh
that
my.
they found wild potatoes the other day.
No, apparently I don't know.
You don't. They must have eaten them all. Which to you would be obvious.
They're
Potatoes are
sitting at-
amazing.
I'm probably sitting on them eating the heart, looking for potatoes.
Sitting on
Is
it.
where? Yeah, I'm on the barrel of potatoes.
All right, so as you guys are, finishing up, cleaning up after the butchering process, you're sitting there in the kitchen. Actually, Sugash and Grandpa, I'm going to put you outside by the well because you're basically kind of washing all the blood off. Okay, and as you guys are washing the blood off, you easily hear noises of something coming through the trees.
Oh man.
It's coming up from the south, which is where you guys came from when you were hunting for the when you went where direction you went to go hunting.
You think it's that herd?
The herd is usually much more
If the
quiet
herd
than
is
this.
after us, that is a very interesting herd.
Could be more things to kill. I don't think we could use more meat.
We should probably warn the others, and Grandpa's gonna prepare his flavor.
Go inside.
I'm responsible for a person now, man.
I can't walk.
Oh my god.
Why can I not walk in the house?
Oh my god.
I think something happened with the
I was lagging.
yes, because I was trying to add
Um,
things to the sheet too, and it was like not letting me.
Alright, so I'm the first person I could see. I can't move my token. I'm gonna kind of pull Val into the hallway. There's stuff coming.
There's stuff done.
And then I'm gonna let him go and go back outside
All right.
at some point. I'm gonna like zigzag across the map when it catches up.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get these. Okay, not that one. I'm trying to get this guy pulled onto the table, but he won't let me.
Yeah, I was about as quiet as it could be in the process of that. At
Come
least I wasn't
on.
yelling.
Clanging the klaxon alarms. Man, what is going on with this? This is a pain in the ass.
Did your internet go out?
No, my internet's fine. It's a virtual tabletop. It does not like to do anything. I'm just trying to get this bad boy to come alive. Jesus Christ, come on!
Yeah, so for assumption story's sake, while you're fidgeting with that, I'm going back outside with Grandpa by the well and whatever Val is doing after that in the house.
Alright, 1 second. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh, there he goes. Finally. Okay. Alright.
At last.
At last. Let me get everyone on here. So your guys are coming back out. You went inside. You gave warning to everyone. Then you came back inside. Let me do this. There we go. So when you come back outside. Let's see. So you can't, Grandpa, you can see the trees and a ways into the trees, but you cannot make out anything beyond those initial trees. Everyone, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh, god damn it.
All right. I suppose.
I will when Foundry refreshes for me.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wow, thanks.
That was a nat 20. Goodness gracious.
Damn.
I'm noticing
So
a lot of
I always
trolls.
feel like nat 20s on initiative are a waste.
Yeah.
I will celebrate them as I can.
They're rare. One of the things that I will work into whenever I homebrew a game is if you nat 20 your initiative, you basically get to take one action
Sneak attack.
before. Yeah, you basically get to act on a surprise round because of how fast you reacted or whatever.
It's kind of cool.
So the nat 20 on initiative isn't wasted because it's, it's just oh look, I got the best possible thing that would have been really great for my damage on my next one.
All right.
Sure.
Foundry is crashing on me, so I'm gonna try to
Notice
refresh
I
it.
can't get back in. So.
Okay, I have the initiative order, so we're good.
Cool. It shouldn't have crashed the initiative order. The only one on my screen who hadn't rolled yet was Sugash.
'Cause I can't get in.
Let's see, VC, Foundry.
I don't like that logic.
What logic's that?
I don't know where it came from. I just that's the fandom terms that I know. And then the verb is shipping. That's
If
the
you
verb
put something
form.
in chat about a ship name, and I'm thinking like fucking nautical,
No.
and apparently it's a relationship.
The
Yeah.
relationship.
And now I have to deal with the thought of, do I have commitment issues because I thought of a boat instead of a relationship?
Well, I think it's more like you don't know fandom slang. I don't think that's commitment issues.
You don't know fandom slang. All right.
I mean-
are you back in yet, Rum?
I think it is actually loading now.
Yeah, Foundry seems to be working for me now.
Still tells me waiting, but it's spinning.
It's thinking about it. All right. So as soon as
You want to roll for me, go for it.
I will.
Many thoughts.
Okay, I rolled
Terrible
you.
thoughts.
I rolled you a 5.
Awesome. Probably what I would do.
All right, so Val, you're going first. You heard the warning. The guy's yelling that there's something outside. What are you going to do?
I am going to run to the door. I'm guessing this is the door. Is this the door up here?
It's down to the south. Down the hallway to the south.
Oh, down the hallway. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
The hallway leads to the back door and the door to the kitchen, and then across from the door to the kitchen. The door to the kitchen is on, as you're looking at the map, on the right. The door to the office is on the left, and then the back door is straight ahead.
okay. It's not allowing me to move my token.
Why no?
I can see your token. Let me check and see who owns the token.
Have you reset fresh since he did?
I have not refreshed. That might be why.
Because if he refreshed, you need to.
Yes, you need to refresh.
Refreshing now.
Refresh or refresh.
Oh dang.
It actually let me in, so let's think.
Which chat did you put the nautical reference in?
In the VC.
That's the player chat.
What's up, player
It's a
chat?
player chat, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
you guys having conversations without me. It's okay.
I
It's
like
fine.
that one, Rob. I like that one.
I mean,
Well, because there's two types of ship names. There's the ones where you just mash the names of the characters together, and then there's another with
For the order.
that. No, but that's like a phrase or something. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Oh shoot! I'm trying to think of. And now I can't think of any. Damn it!
Are you done refreshing, Val?
It's still loading.
Frick! What? Where the? Not me booting up AO3. Hold on. I can't think of a single one.
AO3.
I'm trying to think of like you know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of any right now myself.
Yeah, I can't think as soon as.
can you move tokens, Ray?
Yeah, I can move tokens, but mine just... My Foundry
Yeah.
just booted a whole bunch of people out,
Yeah, I don't think anyone can connect right now.
and then it
Oh,
basically is spinning... Okay, I just came back. So everyone see if you can refresh on Foundry, because I probably just refreshed.
shit. All right, refreshing.
Now
again.
everyone's out of Foundry.
Oh.
And no one shows to be in any room but me.
Oh,
Yeah, it tries to load.
You want me to restart Foundry? Or let me refresh my Foundry. Maybe that'll help. Oh, Foundry, you're so pretty, but so Oh, it just crashed completely. But so temperamental.
Oh, like
Dang it!
I've never heard of that.
You ever heard of what?
I'm looking up Iron.
I get what you're talking about.
I'm looking at the Marvel ship names
Oh,
because that's the first fandom I can think of that has like a million of them. Like, cause there's like, oh, there's Stucky, but that's just smishing the names together.
Steve and Bucky, yeah.
Oh, Murder Husbands for Hannibal. So like some sort of description of the two characters.
Yeah.
give me a minute for Foundry to fully load in, and then I'll
Okay,
let you guys
RJ,
know.
do you have an alternate name though?
What?
They
You
want to
keep
know if
saying
you have
no
an
in the
alternate
chat.
name.
No, I don't agree with throwing two names together.
Oh, then what do you think should be the ship name
Oh.
instead?
I'm
Direction.
literally just giving them shit.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead. And,
perfect.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
It ranks just slightly under like Bay for me. Like those two things just never
Oh.
need to be uttered.
Aw.
And see, Bay is a thing for me from like that's an old thing from New Orleans. Like we call
Yeah.
people Bay all the time.
See, that's
Isn't it
that's
before anyone else?
justified
It's
though.
What's happening,
Like,
Bay?
Mhm.
yeah, see, that's justified because that is the slang of the area, just as people who say what typically or totally or any are normally Southern California, Texans are
Yeah,
y'all.
The constant one.
Yeah, no is a Northern California thing. Like, that's okay if it's
Canadian
from your area, but when it
I
became a
understand.
thing everywhere, no, just no. Sorry,
That's okay.
pet peeve.
Fine.
Does someone keep pausing and unpausing the game?
Mine is
Not
telling
able
me
to.
paused.
Because I just unpaused it and it paused it again.
Yeah, mine says paused.
Dude, Foundry is fucking up. And I've
Anytime I'm in, but anytime I try to move Val, it just kind of rubber bands back to his original starting position.
Foundry is using a lot of power.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Let me try something else.
Somebody's moving me. It isn't me.
I didn't do
Yeah.
it.
I can't move me.
I can't even get it.
My screen's still gray. I'm not even here.
OBS is using the majority of the processing power. But the next nearest one is Foundry.
Oh, there we go.
Golly, this is amazingly bad.
Okay. It's letting me move me now.
It's a horrible.
It's real bad. It's real bad.
I can move myself now.
Yeah, I can move myself too now. All right. I have moved to the door and I have opened it.
Oh shit! You actually
Yeah.
got to manage to open the door.
Yeah.
Y'all have
Now
doors.
I am through the door.
I still don't have a screen.
And that's
Alright.
as far as I can move. I am on the other side of the doorway. I can see the yard and Grandpa and Sugash and the well.
Hold up, Val. Did you tell us what Sugash said? Because me and Utopia were just
Not at
standing
all.
there.
Oh wow.
I was like, hey, there's something out here. All right, bye.
I would hope you'd be all perceptive enough to notice if he runs out of the room.
Oh, that.
I'm a roll of perception.
All right, so
Are you really? Are you really?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hey.
Hey.
You probably see Val storm out of the room.
pause the game
After he gets
again.
grabbed by Big Orc.
That's hot.
Oh.
Oh my.
You didn't do it right.
No, hang on a second. I gotta refresh.
Oh my.
Every time I hit begin combat, it pauses the game.
It's been unpaused for me.
Yeah, some parts for me too.
Is that a common denominator, right?
I just don't
You're
know what's
breaking
going on,
shit.
man.
You're breaking.
I'm freaked out because I don't know what's causing this.
It's
Because I
goblins.
brought up shipping. I'm sorry.
Gremlin?
I cursed you.
We'll blame gremlins.
You
You
crashed the
replaced
ship.
your hamster.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. It's hobgoblins.
It's hobgoblins.
Oh no.
That's what's causing it. Little bastards.
Rat bastard.
Interesting.
That powers his computer.
It may be Stream Deck that was causing it.
That's a possibility. Mine likes to catapult my computer into a wall every week.
All I've got running is Foundry and OBS Studios and VC, and OBS, of course, is eating the majority of the resources, but everything else seems to be running. And now I see everyone in their proper positions.
Ah.
And let me see if I can actually begin combat now. Oh, combat has begun. All right, so Val, you moved. It's
Yep.
Aeom's turn. Aeom, what you doing?
That's a great question. Okay, cool. And I'll just take a step past Val.
All right.
Maybe. Okay, there.
And what are you doing after that?
I will just ready a fist.
If anything comes close enough to fist, you will fist it.
I will.
I just wanted that
Oh,
phrase
oh,
included there.
Oh.
Phrasing, boys and girls. Phrasing.
However
Hey, I
it comes at me,
phrased.
I will fist it.
I will fist
No,
it.
no.
I mean, I saw trolls roll for
Very
initiative.
uncomfortable and wants to take a step forward at this point.
Does that mean I have to swap a spell out for grease?
Oh God.
No.
Oh man. Okay, we've gotten bad. All right, so Aeom's done.
Or have we gotten good?
Or have we gotten
Real good.
High five, bro. Oh, that was good.
You can't take us anywhere.
Imagine the look on the BBEG's face when you cast greased and the monk goes next.
Oh, I'm here for that action.
I thought your honey comment earlier today was bad, bro.
I'm so surprised they didn't kick me off Twitch today. Oh my god. That conversation went way past safe words.
Pineapples were used.
Oh yeah. A lot.
Oh dear.
You doing right over there, Ray?
Nope, I can't move any of my NPCs.
Oh no.
Womp fucking womp. All underheld person, and I can go beat the shit out of them. The DM's computer crashes the whole person. Let's go.
Murder them all!
Disadvantage on everything.
Oh,
If we can't roll the deck saves, they fail the deck saves.
What's worse is I'm using 24% of my CPU and only 33% of my memory, and I can't do anything. This doesn't make any sense.
Have you tried spanking the computer yet?
This computer's worth more than I am. Pineapples.
We are no longer a D&D channel right now, folks. I apologize. The DM has let go of the reins, and we are in trouble.
The DM is just trying to make this thing fucking work today.
You ain't holding it right.
God, we've killed Milagros.
Don't die! Don't die! Hold!
It's really hard to not jump into the OA banter at this point.
It is. I'm trying. We would get all kinds of hate mail.
Oh God.
Half the conversations that go on our channel.
It's usually my mouth and my brain goes, I'm sorry. But if you're still in chat, you're fine. If you've left, I apologize.
Alright, let's see if I can make anything work.
Listen, Am,
Story of my life, man.
Yo.
you can't judge me about the Camille thing, okay? I didn't do nothing.
No, you didn't. That's true. You're just screaming that out at me as I walk out. I didn't do nothing.
Didn't do anything.
It's okay, I'm just messing with you. I just don't want to be all perfumey again.
Okay, we don't have perfume, so you're fine.
How did I know that? You guys have, like, furniture for different seasons.
Of
You
course
have
we do.
No, there's
course
no.
we
Of
do.
course you do.
There's guards for different seasons.
There's not guards for different seasons. That's not a thing. You have seasonal homes, clothing, and furniture.
No, you don't. That's not a thing
have
normal
a
people do.
Built of mud, and you live with it.
I only had one pair of clothes until that just started to not fit anymore, and then they were like, okay, this guy, he passed away. We'll just give
Here's
him
your
a
clothes!
You wear dead people's clothes?
Of course. Why would we not
No
use
armor.
them? Yeah.
But
We had one house and maybe 3 sets of clothes, and we liked it.
For the
I
7
really
of
wanna wear
us.
this set of clothes. It's,
We had.
So-
There were no guards.
No guards.
It's on a pedestal way the fuck up here. The rest of us are chopping that bitch down with hacksaws.
Sorry, daughter. You're gonna.
You're on your own with this one. Foundry crashed again.
Oh,
Relaunching again.
Time, we'll just keep bantering.
yeah.
Please feel free. I'm going to move from Foundry, guys. I'm sorry. This is just not working.
Got refreshed almost instantly for me.
Because it crashed.
Well, seasonal furniture, maybe not, but seasonal clothing makes sense.
No, it doesn't. I mean,
The
for
seasons change.
You
The
have
temperature
a coat for the
changes.
winter and a loincloth for the summer.
I don't know about the
yeah.
loincloth thing. The loincloth thing is a bit. That's like walking around in your small clothes. I don't do that.
Everyone
shorts,
refresh, please.
maybe. Lighter material clothing also acceptable.
Yes.
I need to
I'm
go to the
refreshed.
Orc planet. At some point.
I feel like you just want to walk around naked now. I think that's the thing. I feel like that's why you want to go.
That is not appropriate.
I just
You can't. No.
orcs walking around in loincloths, slaying
No
giant
one.
monsters.
No one is ever
that's kinda
supposed
hot.
to see you naked.
That's kind of hot. Oh my god.
No.
Oh, so you want to see naked elves or naked orcs? I got you. Okay. That's
So, Sugash, Grompak, Val, and Aeon.
Huh.
Coming through the trees, you see a huge humanoid-shaped figure standing around 11 feet tall. It's got greenish gray skin, a giant, basically, a giant bulbous knotty head with a long pointed hook nose. It's got scraggly hair that just hangs down around it. It's got like bone protrusions that grow out of its skin in different places. And it has two huge upper arms that it like uses to spread the trees, bend them, spread them apart. And then two lower arms that have long, vicious claws on them. It's wearing like the rudimentaries of clothes, like a loincloth.
That is not what I was talking about.
And it has a string, and it has a necklace strung around its neck that has all different types of skulls on it. And it comes out of the trees, and it kind of looks over at you all, and you can see that it just starts to drool.
No.
And right as that happens, from over the back of its head, you see yet another arm.
That's asymmetrical.
Oh. That is weird. Does his back have an arm too?
Apparently coming from the middle of his shoulder blades.
No.
What's going on? I'm
The-
not
the- the-
outside yet.
Big monster! Big monster! Big monster! Big monster!
Fuck's sake.
And then a slightly smaller version of it
There's two of them.
comes walking between these trees. And then a similar one to the second one comes walking out amongst those trees. Sugash, you're up.
Roll distraction for the meat sitting in front of them.
Huh?
They're sitting in front of carcasses.
The carcasses are in the kitchen.
Yeah, we cooked in the kitchen.
You guys moved those, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought I had most of them sitting on the fucking tree.
No, that was where you gutted and bled them
Didn't I roll?
and skinned.
Am I allowed to move outside or no?
Not until your turn. Sugash's turn
damn
right
it.
now.
Brother.
Yeah.
Olag Shokrak. And I'm coming to here.
What does Onlong Shokrak mean?
Troll skulls.
Troll skulls. All right. And what are you doing?
If it targeting works.
Targeting works.
Huzzah.
Something works.
Actually, it's not a cantrip, so it only works once.
What, targeting is a cantrip now?
No, my Reaper lets me hit multiple targets with necromancy, but right now it's only on cantrips, not leveled spells.
Gotcha.
It's 17.
21 to hit. Yeah, 17.
It's not showing you which one you're targeting.
The right troll.
Gotcha.
It should have a little colored dot.
I know it
Yep,
should, but
I
it
see it.
doesn't.
It does.
It does. I see it.
Oh, there it is. It's really super tiny.
Yeah, so whatever
That's because
color.
they're huge.
How?
So it's 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
He's going to take 9 necrotic.
Got it.
And
He howls in pain.
that
From the-
will
from
actually
the
be me for
necrocracy.
now. That is it for me right now.
All right. All right. After that, it is Utopia.
Yay!
Now you can move outside the house. Now you may roam about the country.
Roaming
only
back
like 35 feet of
country.
Oh, thank you.
As funny as I still haven't heard it yet. So it's playing for
Hello.
you at least.
Oh my god. The map is freaking out. No, too far for jackals.
Well, you'd be at disadvantage probably.
Then I'll hold an action
Mm-hmm.
to swing.
If they get near you, you're gonna swing. Got it.
Mhm.
Are you using your shield or not using your shield?
Right now, no. Trying to swing as hard as take their fucking kneecaps. I'm sick of this shit.
Got it.
All right.
All right. So that is Utopia's action. Grandpa, you're up.
Cool.
Trolls. Uh,
So.
oh, Jessica redeemed hydrate. I missed that. I was
Oh.
busy. Jessica said it's 8-bit music. It's not 8-bit music.
So I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15. So you're stopping there, basically?
Yeah.
And are you using your aggression to move in 30 feet first?
It's got enough.
20, 25, 30. I'm on 30.
Gotcha.
So I. So I am gonna do the tried and true Grompok motherfucking special,
Gotcha.
and my ancestors are gonna pop up around me.
Your ancestors appear around you, hooting and hollering at the thrill of battle once again. Alright. That is the end of Grandpa's turn, yes?
It's an action I can't do. Actually,
Stop. See how
It's-
far away from you, from me are you?
so I'm going to
Oh, you're just in range. Nice.
use my War Priest,
Uh-huh.
which allows me as a bonus action to strike out with my glaive, and I can target somebody first. So he's the only one within range. Glaive. Talk. Yeah, and 8 misses.
Oh. Oops.
That is me.
Done and done. Alright, after Grandpa comes Val.
It's me. It's me. I am going to take a look at the ugly beast all the way on the left. I've got him targeted already. And I am going to I'm going to say to them, by looking at you, now I know what you get when you scrape the bottom of the barrel. And I'm going to cast Dissonant
One of them starts to
Whispers.
cry.
And that will be Dissonant Whispers at 4th level.
And on which one?
On the one I have targeted all the way on the left.
Got it. And that is a wisdom saving throw, yes?
Yes, that's a DC 14 Wisdom saving.
There it is. Sorry, I should have seen it on the sheet.
Since you didn't actually
Damn!
nice.
I nat
A
20
nat
did.
20 with a -1.
Wow. All right. Well, you still take damage, even though it doesn't do the other effect that I wanted. So that's. I tried.
Alright.
So 6 points of psychic damage. I will then turn my attention to to Grompak, and I will sing out in his general direction. Reach out and touch that big ass bitch. Make sure we bury it in a ditch, and you get some bardic inspiration from me.
Glorious. Victory.
That big ass bitch. Aeom, it's your turn.
Val,
Hmm.
is your bardic a D6 or a D8?
I believe it is. Let me double check. I think it's a D8. I might be wrong. Don't quote me just yet.
I'm quoting you.
I'm not.
So,
You have been quoted.
since I messed mine up, Chill Touch is actually a cantrip.
D8.
So womp womp for me on that. RJ, on your Spirit Guardians, when you cast it, they do need to do their roll as well. So womp womp to you as well, sir.
Ray has never allowed me to play it that way.
The Spirit Guardians don't go off until the opponent's turn.
It's the
No,
first time they enter that in a turn or starting their turn in it. So
Yeah,
he
when
casts
they
it,
when they enter it, they do
that's
not
when he
move.
casts.
They don't move when he casts. To enter something, you must move.
Interesting. I've never
Yeah.
done
They're
it.
already starting inside the field. They don't
Yeah.
get a choice. It's like involuntary movement is very restricted in D&D. So you can't say something has entered something because it's already in the position you cast it into. Because it has not moved. To enter,
But
you
I mean, that
must
works
move.
for Wall of Fire.
Huh?
If they're on the opposite end of Wall of Fire, they take damage if they're standing there, and it's worded as when they enter that line of fire, they take damage.
But it's also worded that when they're in the when they're in the wall of fire, they take damage, and
when
that's
they first
actually
enter it, and when they start on their turn, it's worded exactly the same as Spirit Guardians. It doesn't. I mean,
no,
I'm not trying to change it. I was a mention to RJ because that mechanic. It was because I fucked up too,
Oh, no.
and
I-
Chill Touch is a cantrip, so I messed that up big time.
Hang on. No, RJ didn't mess it up. He's been going with what the ruling was.
Yeah, I've tried it multiple times, and each time I have been told that is not how this particular campaign is run.
Okay.
Let me look it up real quick.
Because in my opinion, yeah, at the moment it pops, you're inside that fucking circle, and you need to make a save, or it's basically just a, hey, look what I can do. I can summon these guys, and now I'm going to stand here.
It still works. They still take bad damage on the start of their turn and can't do anything about it. So
True.
So I'm going with that right now. Aeom, go ahead, and what are you doing, sir?
I can't move my token for whatever reason, so we're just going to assume that I'm standing just to the front right of Grandpa.
I actually
right
don't
next
see
to
you
him.
logged into the game. So did
Oh.
you ever refresh when he refreshed?
I thought I did.
Refresh
your
real
name-
quick and see if it
your
works.
name-
17 times. So.
Yeah, your name's not on the players list, so
Okay.
that's probably why you can't move. There you are.
Back. But not fully. Of grace.
Let's reach out and touch that big ass bitch. Make sure you bury it in a ditch. Reach out and touch. Reach out, that big ass bitch. Reach out.
I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna and we're gonna punch him.
Yeah, Wall of Fire is worded completely differently. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw, or on a failed saving throw, a creature takes 5d8.
Punch that motherfucker, AO.
Going,
Punch the motherfucker!
motherfucker.
Throw absolute hands, my friend.
Throat strike!
Boom. Okay.
Yes. You are learning well.
And that
Yeah.
is the boom.
Yes!
Alrighty. Here it comes again.
Do it again. Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it, Janet.
Okay. We are going to
Use the flurry.
use the flurry.
Exactly.
Flurry
He's
of
a monk. He
blows.
gets to hit like 4,000 times.
Pang.
Go.
Another punch.
Sorry. Oh wait, I didn't need that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Didn't even.
Just roll that
I
damage.
mean, you'll
Yeah,
have to,
there we go.
have to roll it anyways.
7.
Nice.
And yes.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Pop, 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 pop.
I'll pop that.
I'll just see
and then
Aom as Ip Man.
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Pretty much.
I'm also gonna
23.
do Stunning Strike on that last.
All right, and that is a con save.
Yeah.
Yep.
13. It's gonna be hard on a troll. But let's hope he rolls bad.
Trolls have con out the ass.
Yeah.
You still barely beat it.
Man.
Okay.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Not a problem. After Aom comes Beastie. He comes lumbering through 5, 10, 15, 20. And he literally... are you going to use your polearm when he comes into range?
So he has half of his movement speed while inside the sphere.
That
So I
is
don't know if
true.
he can
Sorry,
make it,
sorry.
And at the
He was-
start of his
so-
turn, I need a DC 13 wisdom save.
10, 15. He can make it to there. And thank you for reminding me of that, by the way. And the DC 15 wisdom save?
13.
13. I'm not that strong yet.
Got it. Save. Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
Solid.
the dice are in my favor tonight. All right.
You take half,
Mm-hmm.
so he takes 12 points. And yeah, I'll use my reaction. Smack.
Smack away.
Nice.
Kitty cat.
Nice.
11
11.
points of damage from that. And it was 6 points of damage from the spirit guards.
Gotcha. Done. All right. Now it is his turn. So the first thing he does is he walks in and he targets you, Grandpak.
Okay.
And he is going to attempt to claw you. No VTT, huh? Hang on 1 second. Let me try something real fast. Okay. Come on. I may just have to use their stats off of roll 20. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna have to use their stats off of roll 20 because I can't have that up. Fuck.
Like a peasant.
Like a peasant. Alright. Fine, Milagros. I see how it is. It's fine. No, it's fine.
I'll almost choked to death on the prize.
I'll just be a peasant.
I was like, oh no, dude, just almost kills me.
The first strike misses, I do believe.
What was the roll?
17. Second strike.
I won't say anything, I promise.
Uh-huh. Misses as well.
Yep.
He's got 5 arms though.
Third strike. Jesus Christ. Fourth strike, because now he's getting damn well mad.
Oh my god.
I am Grompak. Cheers.
Oh my god, it's getting
Oh my-
worse.
Aom's looking at him just goes,
I totally understand how that feels.
Fifth strike.
Always going to look wonderful outside my hut.
Oh my god, it's gotten actually worse. Sixth claw. Oops.
I keep like having to delete because I'm like, oh, it misses 3 times. Go back. It misses 4.
Oh my god! And then, out of sheer raw frustration, he goes to bite you.
So I was gonna break his.
Oh my god!
Aim! Oh my god! That is the most atrocious rolling I have ever done. Woo! Woo!
Oh, fucking
Holy crap! That was horrible. That was terrible. That was. I am undone, sir.
We're all
I need a
just
DC
giggling at him.
Next comes another troll that is going to attack Aeom.
DC 13 Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw first, because trolls do that. Oh wait, one other thing. Oops, come here, you bastard.
Which I will fix that next turn.
DC 13 Wisdom save on this bad boy. There you go. Saving throw. Roll. Good God! Okay, I can roll hot on Wisdom saves, but I can't roll anything else.
Only.
So half, you take 7 damage.
You got
And
it.
its movement speed is half.
Yes. Well, it's halved automatically just in staying in the circle, right?
No, it's half. Yeah, if they're in the circle, their movement speed.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't. I think that happens whether they save or not. All right. So, he is going to make his first attack. Same, yeah, okay. Same statistics, just more attacks on the other guy. Hits.
Oh, now it can hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person that doesn't need to roll high on it can hit just fine. And you take 10 points of slashing.
Ooh.
Next attack. Hits. And you take 8 points of slashing. Another claw attack. Hits.
Sorry, dude.
Damn!
I want that one.
I want that one. I want that one. 6 points of slashing, and then it goes to bite you. And it actually misses.
Cool.
All right. So that is the end.
Dodge 'em like you did at the end, Aeom.
That is end of its turn.
Yeah, I know.
Aeom, some of the places you punched, like you felt like ribs crack and stuff like that. So you see the bruising and everything like that where you punched it. As you're sitting there with your face in its face, you see the bruises suddenly pop out and start healing.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't say anything.
All right. So that is on his turn. I didn't say anything. You didn't say like a peasant again?
Stop trying to kill the bard.
And this one
Before you became peasant.
goes 10, 15, 20.
Although I must say that I am proud. The vicious mockery seems to be rubbing off on you.
Gosh.
Oh.
And it has to make a saving throw first.
And movement speed is half.
Oh, wait. That's right.
Yeah, I was passing through the
So-
circle.
Yeah. So he was actually technically in the circle, so.
I
Yeah,
didn't
he
know
goes
if we were
before.
counting that at the beginning.
Yeah,
but,
Eclipse his box, so.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it.
Yeah, he's gonna. Then he's when he can't move forward, he's gonna just go for the nearest target,
Oh,
cool.
come on!
and he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Maybe I'll actually fail
17.
one.
Come on in.
He failed it.
Yay!
So it takes full damage of 14.
All right, there we go. All right, so and then he is going to attempt to gnaw on him some satyr.
We're kind of gamey.
You're a goat. You taste great.
Oh my god.
Apparently,
Only half goat.
just you could fucking.
They're
eat
taking half of you. 8 points of slashing.
Jeez.
Do you have how much health do you have left, Ayo?
I'm
Like
on
12 or
second
something
page.
like that.
Misses on the second slash.
Second at 14, yeah.
Third slash. Hits.
Come on.
7 points of slashing. And then he goes in for the big bite.
I want you to know I died. So I'm unconscious already. The bite is
Oh, you're unconscious?
yeah. So let me just.
I mean, you're hitting them all like 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he had 11 left. So let me make a
You
check
hit
real quick.
14, and then you hit him for what?
11. No,
No, so you
13.
did 13, and then the 7 took me.
I should have done
13's an attack roll.
13's an attack roll and it missed
Oh,
you.
sorry. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
do 13 damage.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it did
yeah, no.
8, it missed, and then it did
7.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'm on 4.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
All right. So I can still bite you then.
Oh
You
my
still
god.
bite. Well, I mean, you would have bitten me before too. It just would've-
He missed with a bite.
Yay!
Nice.
All right. So that is the end of Troll turn. It is now over to Sugash.
Always getting hurt.
It's a talent.
It's a talent. It's a talent. It's a skill.
I cannot do anything.
Yes, you can. You can run over and get in melee. You know you want to. Where's my phone?
So I take 25 damage. You get back 50 health.
Okay.
Sweet
Nice.
God, that's a lot of damage.
Alright, I'm right back up.
And then that.
Right
I'm
now,
gonna
immediately gonna die.
take the A up
I'm
and
immediately
step over
gonna
here.
die.
Smacked 6 times by each month.
So I'm moving over here, and that's me.
All right.
Your friend gets an A up if he wants it.
Oh, you got an A up?
I mean, I stepped out of his
You
range.
were, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. You are completely correct. You are very kind to let me bite on you. All right, so he's gonna A up you. I'll go with the bite for the A up. Oh, missed.
Nice.
All right, so that is the end of Rome's turn. I take it,
Yep.
or Sugash's turn, I should say. And now it is over to Utopia.
Yay!
You see this chaotic fight happening out in the yard, and you can see these huge creatures.
You take no damage for injuring my circle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just checking if like I want to be close to all 3 because one just tried to murder my friggin' buddy.
And on a technicality, they've all tried to murder one of your buddies at least.
Yes, but Aeon was like 2 seconds away from dying.
He's still 2 seconds away from dying.
But
No,
you guys
he's
killed
back
him.
up to full health.
He's back up to full health.
And
Yeah, with 2 trolls on him.
killed
He's
me.
still 2 seconds away from dying. Oh wait! Let me revise that. He's 6
6
seconds away from dying.
Oh my God.
I caught you. I caught you.
I have my comfort cat here in case I kill him.
Where's my
Not gonna
comfort cat,
happen,
Ray?
but-
Where's my comfort cat?
Where's mine?
So because you don't have it upgraded as the +1, does a 14 hit?
Which one are you swinging at? The big
The
one?
5, the big
The
one.
big guy?
Five-armed.
14 does not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Bro, what?
Damn.
Damn.
Dude, you saw what happened to me. 7 strikes, and they all missed.
I only get 2 attacks, right? I think that's
Yes, you get 2 attacks.
it. Okay. So that's it.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, you already took 2 attacks. Oh, I'm
Yeah, I
sorry. I
missed
missed the
both.
first one entirely.
No, I missed both.
Ow! I am so sorry. All right, on to Grandpa.
Fired. I fired and I missed. I missed both times. I fired and I missed. This went on for several hours.
It's been on for
And
several
popsicle.
hours.
And fire.
And I missed.
And I took a nap. And I fired and I missed again.
I ate a popsicle. I fired and then I missed.
All right. So what you doing, Grandpa? Contemplating.
Yeah, your mic got really quiet.
Yeah, I know. You got 6 seconds to contemplate.
Reach out and touch.
2.
Oh my god.
Make sure you bury it.
See, ladies and gentlemen, I told you he was cuddly.
Somebody informed you incorrectly, sir.
Mm-mm.
So
It's factually accurate. I have met you.
besides the point, sir.
You are indeed cuddly.
This is Grandpa. Okay.
Well,
He
you're
just
cuddly
like
to
right
me,
now.
Artsugash, so.
Right. All right.
Do
so,
something.
I stop talking to me, sir.
We've only got 5 minutes left in the show, man.
So I'm gonna reach out and pat Big Boy on the belly.
Reach
Okay.
out and touch that big ass.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh shit!
That was a crit hit on an inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, we've been rated! Yay! Hi guys!
Oh,
Thank you so much for coming in.
Sorry.
We really appreciate it.
That's not right.
No.
Oh.
It's supposed to have.
We just had a crit hit on a harm touch,
Oh, yeah, so.
so it's 26.
Ooh.
26 points of necrotic damage.
Damn.
Fucking ow! Oh, you put your hand on its belly, and you literally the skin just rots and sloughs
Oh my
off.
God.
Your hand keeps on pressing in. The internal organs begin to just drain away and rot away at your touch, and your hand makes it almost all the way back to his spine before it stops.
So I'm aiming for the hole that I just put in his fucking stomach.
okay.
Don't forget you've got that bardic inspiration. Don't
I'll
forget.
use it.
You use it, and then it goes to damage too when he uses it, right?
Oh my
Right.
god.
It sure does.
So that definitely hits.
So damage roll plus 8.
Yep.
Damage roll plus 8, baby. Get him.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Oh my
Get 'em.
gosh! So that is
Get 'em.
23 more points. You swing in there, and at the last second, he kind of basically because he has nothing really holding up his torso kind of falls down into his hips, and you slam it into his chest. But it is just a massive blow,
Damn.
and he is.
Damn.
What was that?
I burned my action surge to try and hit him a third time.
And
I
missed.
Yeah, I missed.
But he is torn up. He is lost almost a foot in height from all the flesh that was just rotted off.
Oh my god.
That's what I like to see.
Alright, so it is now Val's turn.
I will look at that big 5-armed bitch, and I will just look at him and I'll say, "Oh my gods, why don't you just give me your weapon so I can hit myself with it? Because that'd be way more effective than you trying to hit me with it." And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Let's see how my rolling goes this time. I'm rolling a saving throw for Distant Whispers. I nat
Ooh.
20'd it.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Come on.
Oh my god! Oh
your Distant
god!
Whispers
Distant
did.
two nat 20s for saves. Holy crap!
That's all right. You're still gonna take some damage. It's
Yes,
cool.
I'm
It's
sorry,
cool.
man. Though I feel bad.
Damn. So
10
you take 10
points.
points of psychic damage.
His eyes roll up in his head, and he falls over backwards on the ground.
That's what you
That
get,
was
bitch.
mine!
That one was mine. All right, so that is on Val's turn. Val, you doing anything else? Your turn.
I will. I will look at my wonderful daughter, and I'm gonna say, I just wanna thank you for going and killing that troll again. Take yourself a bardic inspiration. Have a D8. Have a D8, baby girl.
You have a
Thank
D8.
you so
You
much,
have a
Dad.
D8.
Everybody gets a D8.
All right, so it is over to Aom.
Alright.
Aom, you feel much better.
I do.
So much better.
Sugosh looks like shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't, sir.
Oh well, you are wearing a lot of robes and stuff, so I guess it wouldn't really be that point. But your eyes are suddenly very sunken in your head.
I still have over half my health.
You lost half your health in one shot. You look like shit.
Step of the wind. That sounds cool.
So I need
Step of the wind
coffee.
is cool.
Disengage out of that.
You're disengaging.
Disengage out of that.
What? Man, it's just a little hug.
No hugs.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
You could have hit them first.
Guess that's true.
Damn it, Deo!
I'm gonna take my time to kill this guy.
Yo, you're still
dead!
He's dead. He went down already.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he already died.
Okay. Alright.
What are you doing?
I
don't
bullied him
know.
to death. It's cool.
You bullied him to
I
death.
bullied him to death. Okay, you know, I'll redact that for now. Then.
I'll redact that.
Okay, never mind.
Never
Has been
mind.
stricken from the record.
And this is gonna be the last turn for the evening.
Well, okay.
Redacted.
Redact.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
so which one are you doing? The one in front of you or the one to your? I can't see the dots.
The one in front of me, I'm
Okay.
targeting him.
Got it.
Uh,
So
I
that's
just
7
automatically
points.
know to be like, and then he swings again, and then he swings again. Okay.
It's a monk.
Yeah.
It's a monk thing.
And then he swings
Nice. There's
again.
15.
that's,
They're only key points.
yeah.
You'll get him back with a short rest.
Yeah, that's true.
They're only key points. You have more.
Okay, I'm a stunning strike the one in front of me. Hopefully.
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Con.
Con.
Or
Oh,
sorry,
never
con.
mind.
13.
Con. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. Massive con.
So an 11 or under.
Oh,
20! All right. Anything else, sir?
8 or
You can
know,
still
it's a
do
here
a flurry of blows.
Yeah. Key points are. What are they?
Candy.
They're key
expendable.
The key points are key points.
Hit.
Just for that reason.
Nice. Smack him again.
points. Not
Yes.
Hit.
okay.
All the punches to the face.
all to the face.
And because he's so tall, I just picture like AM jumping up and
Speed bagging.
Oh yeah, he does it
I-
like
I
when
took
he
that to a
freezes in
completely
midair
different
and just like.
Yeah, same. I thought he was speedbagging his nose.
I thought it was speed bagging. Right? You're thinking like Mike Tyson's punch out where he's jumping up and hitting him. That's not where my
And,
brain
and
went.
then I'm going to step out of there, and I'm just gonna go.
You already used your bonus action.
What?
Flurry
Oh
of
yeah,
blows.
I did. Yeah.
But,
Right, Jeff. Do you have to use your bonus action for step of the
Yeah, it
wind?
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
oh, but
Yep,
can he?
it's one or
doesn't
the
he
other.
Still have his movement?
He can't use his movement because he needs he needs his bonus action open to use Step of the Wind.
Well, I mean, he can move.
No, but I can still move
They
and
would
take
take
Oh yeah,
the
they get
AOP.
AOPs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll
Oh, I
move
thought,
anyway.
like, you couldn't, like,
It's-
attack and then move.
Yeah.
No, you can.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can
No, he can still
at any
move.
Point in time,
Okay.
Yeah.
as long as it's on your turn.
Yep. So are you gonna move out of there, Ian?
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
go.
All right.
Go here.
Let me do my AOP rolls.
And you are running away.
I'm standing
Said hit
beside
him
you.
first.
First one. What's your ACAM? 15
Yes.
hits, and we're doing the bite on these.
Oof.
Oh shit! I've been rolling that damage wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I should have been rolling this damage for the claws, not the bite. So I said bite, so I'm gonna do bite. So that is 9 points of slashing, or piercing, and then the other one's gonna use his claw because we're gonna roll the damage correctly. If he hits, and he
Yeah, sure,
hits.
hits.
And that is going to be
Everybody else.
13 points of slashing. Alright, so that is the end of Aeom's turn. It is now over to... On the ground, you see his torso push up. A lot of the tissue form back around that holds his spine up. And some of his organs regenerate as the troll's eyes
me, he
flutter
was dead.
open.
I need a DC 13 wisdom
Yep.
save.
Yep. He might not be alive for long, but he's alive.
I'm like flicking Grandpa's ear. You told me he was dead.
I moved over there. You told me.
He made it. Oh.
That's 8 points of damage.
He's still awake. So he is standing there in front of you. He's literally teething, he's reeling back and forth. There's like blood just pouring out of his mouth, just pouring out of that giant wound in his abdomen. But he looks at you and he just like just madly begins slashing at you.
Llama, he's supposed to be dead!
Wait, is it a 20 or 21?
It hits.
It's 19 close. Got it. So that hits
Wow, Grandpa got hit.
for 9 points of slashing. Second attack. That's more like it. Third attack. Hits. For 7 points of slashing. Third attack.
Fourth.
Fourth attack. Fifth attack. Oh my god!
I think he just needs to give up at this point.
Oh my god!
That's 3 nat 1s in one turn.
Yeah,
Crow
wait.
just wanders off into the woods.
He just starts crying, drops all 4 arms to the ground, and just starts like
you guys, I'm going
dejectedly walking off into the trees. I hate you guys.
Anymore.
Alright, hang on.
Mom, come pick me up.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, yeah.
Nobody
All
wants to
right.
play with me.
That was the 5th attack, right? And the last attack is his bite. And it misses.
Okay.
So why is it rolling as Grandpa? Is
Huh?
that just for me, or is that everybody else?
Yeah.
No, I'm seeing him rolling
It is.
Grandpa too.
Okay.
I don't know why it's rolling as Grandpa.
Grandpa's just beating the crap out of himself.
No.
Maybe it's because I
I'm
haven't targeted.
kicking my own ass.
This is
Alright,
identity.
so that is the end of his turn. Next, it goes over to troll dating contestant number 2.
Hey, buddy.
who is going to have to make a
15.
wisdom saving throw. Oh, wait. First off, they have to do something else.
Oh.
What?
Now they do their wisdom saving throw. And they rolled an 11, so they failed.
17 points of damage, sir.
Ow.
Ow.
And then it is going to...
Do not fuck around.
Yeah, they just... Alright, that's smart enough.
Oh,
So-
hold on.
10. What's wrong?
Hold on. I'm going to give you 3 of these.
Are you taking your A up, sir?
Hold on.
RJ.
1 second. 1,
3 of what?
2. You've hit me at least 3, or at least twice. So I just wanted to make sure that I passed my con saves.
Oh.
Uh,
True.
Yes.
He's only hit you the one round.
Yeah, but I didn't... And... Yeah.
I've been hit twice, so I wanted to make sure I passed both my saves.
You didn't pass the second one.
It was over 10.
Oh! My bad, because I didn't hit you that much damage either. Alright, so that one... He moves over to there. And then he's going to do a double move.
How many A ups are you taking there, Rishi?
Just the one that I missed. His movement speed is halved.
Yeah. There's that. There's a 2. And then this one is going to... That's his action because he did a double move to get there. And then this one is going to just rush in.
He's going to make DC 13 wisdom.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw, because trolls are so good at wisdom saving throws. Failed.
Mhm.
8 points of damage. He got off easy.
Yep. That is it. And then it is going to go ahead and... It is going to throw on... I'm going to do a D6. High, it's Grandpa. No. High, it's Grandpa. Middle, it's Utopia. And low, it's Aeom. Middle, it's Utopia.
Oh.
So it is going to attempt to crush on Utopia. Claw attack first. Hits. That's a dirty 20.
Hey, did you take interception?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Thank you.
And what does interception do?
Disadvantage on attack.
Attacks. Got it. Let me roll a second attack then.
Is it disadvantage or is
Oh wait,
it
wait.
that
Oh sorry. No, I reduced the damage the target takes by a D10 plus 3. My
Oh.
bad.
Roll that D10 plus 3. Because she's currently taking 7.
All right.
and that counts as your reaction, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now she's only taking 1.
Nice.
So 1 point of slashing from that attack. The second attack comes in.
Thank you.
And that hits.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just
a little bit.
Just a wee little bit.
Just kind of skirts by.
Which is my cat's name.
Little
Oh, 6 points of slashing on that. That was horrible. And then it's going to attempt to bite Utopia. Oh, that's not good. And that is a miss.
bit. Yay.
Nice.
Damn it. Alright, so that is it for their turn. It is now over to Sugash.
Alright. Have to do this in order. Yeah, I think I'm negate Norn for a second.
What's going on?
So I think I'm gonna negate healing for a second.
You're gonna negate wedding?
Negate healing.
But I
Oh.
guess I'm fun in the hot tub.
Yeah. That is not.
They're singing Donna Summer now.
Ooh.
So 16 to hit Firearm Troll.
Got
Get 'em.
it.
He's gonna take 9 damage.
999. And he crumples to the ground once again.
And
You
since it'll
better
be next
fucking
week when
stay
we
there.
get to him with Chill Touch, he cannot heal.
Mm-hmm.
So his next turn, he cannot regen.
I'm double checking that because I was wondering if regeneration was healing or not.
I believe that counts as healing.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Yeah, it's any type of health, I would assume.
Stay down.
I mean, for Chill Touch, it states it cannot regain hit points until the
Oh,
start.
that's
of your
very
next turn.
specific. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's healing or not.
Yeah.
Yes. So that
So-
is a way to take down a troll.
Stay
And then
down.
the second one is going to go to the gentleman in the spiral.
And it is healing. Regenerate is healing. It's a natural healing ability.
You like Wolverine.
Yep.
13 does not hit.
No.
So that is me.
Alrighty.
I use my reaction.
You're using your reaction?
No, I said I believe I've used my reaction. Are you able to check
Yes, I do believe so.
that?
But it is you. Okay? Well, let's see where you're gonna be able
That's
to take
Utopia's turn.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. I got
Utopia. There's only one troll standing near you, and that is the one that you, Grandpa, and Aeom are surrounding.
Yeah.
As much as you can surround a 9-foot tall creature.
not difficult thing for me.
Yeah, he's not much taller than you.
Yee!
Nice.
Nice.
And you get to add that D8. That
Exactly.
What'd you roll for the 3? Yeah, so 3.
Okay.
So you add 3 to your damage, whatever you roll for damage,
No,
and
it's 8. D8 was 8. So it's 19.
Nice.
Was it?
The D8 was
The
an
D8 was an 8.
the D8 was an 8.
Okay.
So that's 19 points on your first strike.
Ow. Alright.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Alrighty. And that the ends Utopia's turn. Oh, you gonna do any bonus action or anything?
No.
Alright. And finally, to wrap up the turn and end things for the night, Grampok.
Beautiful.
Oh. Thank you, Mr. Vargi.
Hmm?
Vargi redeemed Hydrate.
Hello.
Inflict the wounds. Reach out and touch that big
Definitely hit.
bitch. Ooh.
35 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Shizen.
god.
Ooh. Melt him down, please.
Oh
Please
my
melt him down.
god.
Ow. Yeah, you just... You go on to do your arms touch, you literally just rake your hand across him like a craw, and you not only take skin,
belly pat.
but you take muscle from underneath skin until your tips of your own claws rake across his rib cage, and just a slimy swath of about 4 pounds of putrefied meat hit the ground.
Sploosh.
So, are you gonna do anything else? Because that was scary. Yeah.
Hear him.
Oh, for healing.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna heal myself for 11 points.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pause everything there for this evening. We are at the bottom of round 3 next week we will start at the top of round 4, and the battle for Troll Valley continues. Yeah. So in the middle of the fight, Utopia goes, "Oh yeah, I remember this place used to be called Troll Valley."
Oh my god!
No, I'm just
My
kidding.
father
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
really He could never hunt one of these. Maybe that's why, actually.
GG's, motherfuckers.
GG.
Hell yeah.
And we will take this to up next weekend where we continue this fight as we are going to be seeing what happens in the continuing battle to save the world and the universe, trying to suss out the happenings of the Mist Mother and find out what the hell's going on, why demons are coming out of the woodwork, why people are why planets are dying, and what exactly has happened to the Mist Mother, the goddess of this world, who has stopped even talking to her followers. So please come back and join us next week as we continue our adventures. But for now, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you very much, Val. Val can be found doing many, many, many wonderful things. Finks. Finks been staying in character with you guys too long tonight.
Do you need a Snickers, Ray?
I need a
Are you okay?
Snickers. I need a Snickers. I'm just tired now. I've been tired.
Fuck to sleep.
I'm going to. But if you want to follow Finks,
I can recommend a good book.
I'll be fine. Everything's fine here. Don't worry. But if you want to follow Sphinx, please go check out his works. He is on the ADHD Network. He streams with Axelbaum every other Friday. He has his own show on ADHD every other Friday. And then he is on another show with ADHD. And he will be here on Tuesday night for the debut of our World of Darkness open world campaign called Emerald Sanctums. And we hope you all will join us. Speaking of people who will be joining us on that game, the amazing Milagros. You can check out her works here. She streams with us here on Wednesdays. She streams with us starting next week on Tuesdays for our World of Darkness game. And she has her own content, so please go give her a like and a follow. Check out some of the stuff she makes. She is an amazing author. She is an amazing organizational person. If you guys want to understand how to put your thoughts together in a way that will be just incredible, go check out her content. It's amazing.
Also, now Kingdoms of Mist fanfiction coming soon.
Kingdoms of Mist fanfiction?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh, I already have. You can't stop me.
Too late.
I am going to go copyright my character immediately right now. Please do not do it. I do not consent.
Total consent was given, I heard.
Well, I already have some stuff.
She's probably already written most of it.
They're seriously just the Shukash Utopia fanfic, like, best friends. Them having like a bestie day.
Bestie fix, you know, you gotta have your slice of life, your beach episode, you know.
Oh my god.
Remember, I was already looking for ship names, you know, so we can all contribute to the ship names.
No.
You gotta have a Hot Springs episode.
Yes, oh, we gotta have
RJ's just sitting in his corner going, no, no, no.
Yes.
And, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out another great stream, Rob is on... oh my god, I was literally going to say it and then it disappeared. Rob is on another stream that debuted here on Dinner and a Game. They are a stream that does a lot of roleplay heavy, GM-less RPGs. They're called the Lab Experiments in Gaming. They mainly do their RPGs on Friday nights. Every other Friday night still, right, Rob?
Yep.
Is this your Friday night off or is it on?
this is our Friday night off. We may have something else going on. I really should look into the schedule.
But if you want to find out what's going on over at Rob's stream, you can check out his link tree there. It has all the information for it, and it has the information for Rob's content, which includes his TikTok videos. And yes,
it's actually this Saturday. This Saturday we are doing the first stream of Hack the Planet.
Oh yeah, I want to check that one out. Yes,
a lot of fun.
So please go check them out. They're amazing. Marcy is incredible. Mutiny Kitty is amazing. Shaz is amazing. The entire crew together, it just adds up to an amazing story. So please go give them a like and a follow. You will not be disappointed. And speaking of not being disappointed, Obliviously Adventurous in the house, brought the A game, tore trolls in half. Halfway through the fight, my big bad for this fight is like dead. I didn't want him to be dead.
I mean, we're getting there. When I hit 10, you will know.
There's still more trolls.
Oh god, when you hit 10, if I'm not throwing CR20s at you, something's wrong.
Cool.
I'm all right with that.
Better shit to harvest and more shit to sell. So, by all means.
At that point, I've recommended that we go back to XP and not milestone. I'd say bring it on.
So at that point, but if you guys want to follow OA, you can follow their link in chat. They are mainly over on Facebook. I don't think you guys do anything on Twitch, do you?
That's actually been shifting because Facebook's having a thing right now.
And Twitch just had a thing today to do too. Remember, if you have a Twitch account, change out your passwords and set up 2-factor. They had a full leak. They're calling it literally a full data dump. They took everything. Yeah. And that's Twitch calling it a full data dump. They took everything.
Yep.
So, fucking change... Huh?
So be safe with your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, change your password, set up 2-factor authentication for my fellow Twitch streamers. Anyone here watching this show, you're on Twitch. Please go change your password and set up 2-factor authentication. They are talking about historical data got leaked. So all your old passwords are in there too. So do not reuse a password either. Okay? All the way back to 2019. So do not reuse a password. Alright? In the meantime, though, if you want to follow Dinner in a Game, you can find our link tree in chat. We stream here now on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We are going to be setting up another Thursday stream. I'm just still in talks with a couple of different publishers trying to see if anyone wants to do a sponsored stream with us, and we might be looking at one coming up soon. So, thank you all for being here. Let's go see who we're going to raid tonight.
ADHA is live.
Huh?
ADHA Adventures. ADHA, yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's not Turning Point. It's their other. It's our other.
The Alchemist.
Secrets of the Alchemist. Yeah.
There they are. Oops. ADH Adventures it is. Alright guys, we're going to give them a raid. Remember to give them a follow. Tell them Dinner in a Game sent you. Let them know that we're here to show them some love. And we will see you all in 1 week again for Kingdoms of Mist. We love you. Stay safe. Remember, Dinner in a Game will always save you. See the table. Be safe out there and make sure you can come back and join that table. Love you very much.
Love you. Good night.
And, well, in 9 seconds, I'm going to love you very much. Right now, I'm just going to stall for time because I've got 5 more seconds to talk. And then once I get done talking for 5 more seconds. Oh, the troll, where?
On the dead. On the ground. And it says the raid has been canceled.
What?
D-Dot!
And we're still live.
I know we're still live. I gotta try and do the raid.
How did that happen?
I have no freaking idea. Oh, because ADH Adventures went off the air?
Really? I'm surprised.
It still shows
No,
them on.
it still shows up. Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna say, they shouldn't have been on for very long.
Yeah, they start late.
There, now it says it's going. And it says raid is canceled.
I did not cancel. I swear to God I didn't. I keep on trying to click it to start it, and it keeps on canceling it instead. I think my mouse is messing up. I think my mouse is broken because it seems to be
I
double
mean,
clicking all
we're
the
good
time.
right now with 10 raiders. Don't touch a damn thing. You touch something.
No, I clicked. I have to click the button that says raid. I have to. And I think it's making a double click instead of just click. Ladies and gentlemen, features are amazing on this channel. We love them. We are trying to make this work, I swear.
Take the magnets off the computer, Ray.
There
I
you
don't
go.
have any magnets on a computer. Why are you
Well,
not
then
running
you
me?
got that you must be wearing something magnetic, or you're a lodestar yourself.
That I lie with is the-
Oh,
Did it work?
it worked.
It worked!
That's so weird.
Yay!
I think my mouse is messed up, dude. I'm gonna get another one.
Weird.
So we're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. GG's, motherfuckers.
Yeah.